Come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadows. Follow, sweet children, I'll show thee the way through all the pain and the sorrows. Weep not, poor children, for life is this way, murdering beauty and passion. Hush now, dear children, it must be this way, to weary of life and deceptions. Rest now, my children, for soon we'll away into the calm and the children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadows.
Good evening, chat. Howdy. Hi, Blaze. Hi, Flame. Hi, Charlemagne. I have a guest. I bring bountiful. When the guest left. Back it. I haven't unmuted you yet. They can't hear you. Now, chat. Last time I was talking to myself for 20 minutes because y'all didn't say he was muted. So I'm just talking about deer raping. No one's there to understand what the context was. Speak, boy, speak. Now, we want to do the test. I must now check to see if I can hear them on stream. Can't hear. Can you be quiet real quick? I can't tell if I'm hearing you or hearing the stream. Okay, no, settings. They can't hear a word you're saying. Which might be bad. Okay, no wonder you're not. Okay, there we go. I have fixed you.
Alright. Thank the fucking Lord.
Now let me see. Why did I get a notification from my own stream?
I don't know. YouTube is retarded. I'm like, hey baby, you want to be notified of your own stream? It's like, no, I don't. I know I'm streaming, you stupid faggot platform. It's just one of those things that makes you want to switch over
Well, no, it's on OBS's side. Oh,
to Odyssey full time. I could post nudes.
yeah, I heard it. I heard
Yeah,
you.
just have just have bare titties on fucking screen while streaming.
You can do that. You
That
can
would
do
get
that.
me views. I can do that
It's
on
your own
YouTube, but
tits.
it would take too much work to do that work.
You didn't put your own tits on there. What you do is you only sew like you don't sew your head, you don't sew that. You make sure you're nice and saved and smooth, and then put pasty over it. People think it the chick with A cups.
Okay.
Hey, if it works, it works. Now, since I have talked for like 3 hours straight on a recording with Indigo Frost, I will mainly be exporting most of my work to you, the Hispanic, like a true American would. You have to
God
talk
damn
better.
it! What you making me doing this time, Noah?
You have to talk better than I do. I say as you talk like a, you sound like
Talk about what?
I said you talk better than I
What
do.
topic?
Oh no, we're doing. So what we do is, so if you look in Tao server, I have a little thread made called "Send us creepypastas."
Oh yeah.
So that means we can look through these creepypastas and see which ones look interesting. We'll probably do like 2 creepypastas, and then we'll do Lawrence wanted us to read the Necro Sleep.
All right. Also, Mabel,
Hey,
I just
Mabel.
realized your name is misspelled. Your mother misspelled your name.
Meaning,
It should actually be like that in chat, but got rearranged somehow. I'm not sure how that happened.
oh, so I'm not the one. So I wasn't the one. I first thought it was just my dyslexia kicking in.
I could not understand a single fucking word you said there.
Oh, I said I originally thought it was my dyslexia kicking in when it came to her name, because her name would always throw me off.
Hmm. Well, now chat knows. Chat, you will never be able to see Mabel the same way now. Anytime you look at her, you'll be like, fuck, my name is off. It's all fucking on. It's all fucking on.
It sounded like as you were saying that, somebody came in and put a bag over your head and tried to drag you away, like like the Ayatollah found out that you have Mossad connections, so they're coming to take you. Frogan, oh god, Frogan, her and her fat blob has come to take you.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, Blaze, just to be nice, I'll read some lewds just at the beginning. This will be the last time I do that, though, because I just want to read spooky shit
This
for
is
the rest
creepy
of
night.
this, that's all.
No, Blaze,
Yeah.
you and your horse girl vagina can go someplace else.
Oh, come on. Just let me be nice this one time.
Like, you're never nice. Hey, yeah, you're pretty nice, but in this let's pretend you're never nice.
Oh, okay, well, there goes the story. I was gonna read something a little funny.
How funny is it? Send it to me real quick. Because like one thing, like the story needs to have some kind of comedic purpose. Like the tentacle one, I skipped the VR tentacle glorification one. I had you skip with like they did straight up porn. They did someone depraved credits.
That's pretty much half of this.
I found out that the Lale Luli Lo.
Yes.
No, Flame's having fun in chat with doing the different syllables. So you know, Lale Luli Lo. I realized that a flask can fit in the breast pocket of a Hawaiian shirt. Do that information what you will, chat.
Chat. You got GeckoCon Class of 11? No, I'm not reading that. I actively refuse to read that one, Blaze. When I saw that shit, I was like, yeah, I'm not reading that.
What on earth is that?
It is a crossover between Class of 09 and Persona 3.
Oh, that sounds hilarious.
Yeah, but I refuse.
Like, I like Class of 09. I think it's funny.
I don't particularly care for it. I think it imposes on itself a little too
much.
It
is extremely self-aware, but I like stories about bad people. That's why I like the first Knives Out. The big problem with the first Knives Out is when it tried to be sanctimonious about the Hispanics, and I'm like, I don't care about the Obama cases.
You know, just for some extra accuracy, how about you put a picture of Mitsuru on the screen? You have two sides. You have the nail on the thumbnail, Next year get the Mitsuru and the
Well,
stream.
it was weird to see you change Mitsuru out of all characters.
I was in that mood, you know. I was just in one of those moods where, you know, I'm gonna do something fucking weird tonight.
She's always in
I
the.
mean, that also,
Wait.
you know, I'm a big fan of redheads, so
He always had a weird, interesting way of drawing people's faces, the original artist.
yeah, crazy shit, I tell you.
Let's see.
Trying to see if I have any with a transparent background, which is probably way ahead of me in that department. 44 chapters exist of it. Oh boy, I'm definitely not reading it.
Found something. Found one. Commits.
Hey, hey, people. Hey there, Punic.
One of these days, I will play
What the
Cave
fuck do
Story.
I say? Hey there, Punic. I don't even know who the fuck you are.
One of these days, I will play Dwarf Fortress on stream. Hopefully this time it won't crash my computer. Little Angry Mitsuru, she knows what's going about to happen, and she gets mad. Oh. Did you see the I thing I posted in general?
Yeah, the flip off one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already saved it. I don't know what I'm gonna make with it, but be something funny. Steins Gate Terminator. We're not gonna read that. Fuma.
We're reading
We're not gonna read.
creepypastas. Blaze.
And
Stop.
also, do not enter the VC. You will just kill the mood. I'm sorry. Like, I hate to be that guy, but you will kill the mood if you come in here while we're trying to read.
You might need you might wanna I'm gonna put a little ban on Fumo, let's figure out it then.
For fuck's sake, to be fair, it's my own fault for not making like a fucking private stream thing. I have this problem where it's always, or I don't ever fix a problem for a server until it's too late. We're not talking about you, Blaze. You could come in here, you know, if you wanted to avoid the delay of the stream, just as long as you didn't talk.
Head out, look at the stream.
Absolute beauty.
On God, you're flipping me off.
Oh my God! I just such foul behavior.
So let's
do it again.
So let's look at the creepypastas real quick, boss, on the Sunday creepypasta list.
All right, hold on. Let me post an image real quick, just to. I think this is a better image to put on stream, if you ask me.
1 second, let me find you. Let me find you back where you are.
All right, so let's see. Where is the creepypasta list? All right.
Why is he Blossom?
She's embarrassed about what she's about to witness.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna start off terrible with something absolutely shit. It's funny who you guys chat about spooky spaghetti. We'll go. Well, yeah, baby, ain't nobody saying you can't come in here. Get in here with that peanut butter complexion.
1 second, let me boot up the game before we start reading.
Okay.
Okay. Gaming. Add existing. So and image. There you go. She's scared about what to happen. Let's put her behind chat. Her face is slightly censored, but when her mouth is seen, you can still see her. It's like how Japanese people, for some reason, Japanese people think that's how you censor people. Like, oh, we'll never know who it is. Who's this little girl, who wearing a white shirt and a pink dress, was her, didn't get her eyes are crossed out, and so we're talking about Junette. We'll never know.
Yeah, we'll never know idiots. For fuck's sake, you dumb Jap fucks. Can't do anything right.
Who's this blue-haired person they're interviewing? Oh wait, no, not to do a public interview. Hey, who's this long-haired person who I think I always see at the liquor store?
Mid-Suru? Okay, I'm banning you just for that.
Okay, that's really good, Panic.
Won't be able to chat for 10 hours straight, but don't worry, you'll be able to listen.
So petty. This
It's a
is...
good thing you gave me moderator privileges. Hello there, Raz. Alright,
Okay,
how much long
tech jump.
was the video?
Wait a second. Need a...
I'd rather they do the black bar sensors over the pixelating organ slash. Why you got at the organ part? Why you got at that part? We don't need to be hearing about sexual organs.
Good volume. Cannot. Okay. Manual.
Ah, for fuck's sake, this story is
You start reading while I get this. You start reading while I
Christ.
get. You start reading while I get cave story ready.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure thing. I warn you, chat. This story is fucking windy. Remember Laserdisc? No, me neither. I'd heard of them, but never seen one, as the format was extremely rare in Europe. Until I went to Japan about 5 years ago. It's got this reputation as being a country in the future. And yes, there is technology everywhere. Some of it cutting edge, but you're just as likely to find fax machines, toaster ovens, punch cards, floppy disks, and indeed, laser discs. In Osaka, Japan's second city, there's more than one, but okay, a giant megalopolis, oh, Francis Ford Coppola, of epic overpasses
Wow.
and neon lights. Laser
Recommend
discs
fun
are...
movie.
Lots of text. Yeah, it's a wall of text. It's a leftist meme as a story that overstays its welcome.
Oh, well, we'll get
Laser
there when we get
discs are...
there.
Yeah, if I read fucking NES Godzilla, that would be a goddamn leftist meme. That or fucking Russian sleep experiment.
Okay, so we Diddly Doodler wanted us to read that, and I said, it's so boring though. I said, oh, we would only
Like,
read it if you wanted to read it. Judging from your
it's
reaction,
a fun concept. It's a fun concept. It's just it doesn't work in a writing medium. I think it would work better as like a film.
that, or what you need to do is the way I was structured. The Resident Super Smash is one, everything happens way too fast. Two, you can survive in way more. You can stay up way later and survive on sleep. Like you stayed up later than the people in the Resident Sleep experiment before they lost it. And I haven't seen you. I haven't heard. Oh, local man from San Antonio going around ripping out other men's hearts and organs and stuff.
Oh, all you had was just me saying really weird, fucked up shit in VC,
And that was funny.
which isn't any different from what I usually say. But hey. One of these stories better have something like this because it's clearly bad, both politically and morally, to kill a 7-year-old. Oh, if only you knew about the haunted gaming ones, Raz. Well, actually, yeah, I read the Super Mario 64 one once on stream, and that one, it's a little gay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna try to go for something a bit shorter, because while I do find this one funny, for all the wrong reasons, I want to read something shorter.
Okay.
And then I remember these are all long as fuck.
No one.
So fuck it, I'll just
knows how to,
paste their stories, or, brevity is the soul of wit, chat. If you ever write a creepypasta, remember, a 5-second idea, a 5 or 10-second idea is not worth, a long story. Only make it long if you can guarantee that you've gone through the fences, you've hopped over every fence, making sure it's a good story. In Den Town, the city's electronics, and otaku heaven, laser discs line shelves alongside VHS and DVD. I was over there to work as an English teacher, but in my spare time, I wandered around the multitudinous alleyways, subways, and high streets. Why not just say multiple alleyways, subways, and high streets? You know, gotta add it like that, you fucking pretentious faggot. Exploring, walking, drinking sake one cups, and eating takorasa and gyoza at all hours. Oh, he knows the names of the food. He knows the names of the food. This is a great story. Wow. Yo, it's accurate.
Go on.
Fucking hate it. Yeah. Hold on, let me catch up with chat. Boss reads Charlie Godzilla 1948. Oh. Wasn't Sonic.exe made by a furry pedophile? Yes.
Wait, what? You a pedophile?
I wish.
That's
Yeah, Jason Diamino.
That explains it. Someone was saying we don't talk about him. So, like, what did he do?
He groomed someone, or at least tried to.
Many cases.
But, yeah, and in many cases, it didn't go anywhere.
Well, at least he didn't end up, you know.
Well, I don't think any penetration happened. However, still, it was an attempt, and that's no bueno. In the district of Denton, also known as Nipponbashi, there was plenty of interest for Western tourists. Maid cafes of young women in a soiree cosplay, serving tea from bone china teapots in response to the delicate little bells placed on each table. Multi-story manga and anime stores of 7 feet tall Gundam guarding the doorways. I remember a strange, unmarked doorway, the only information on the sign outside being a colorful drawing of an angry carrot with muscular arms wearing high heels and stockings. I never stepped to that door, and I probably never will. Well, you see, that door was probably a gay bar. Well, that's a story for another day. Another thing you need to know about Japan as a whole...
The gay bar? There was also an underwear-only gay bar that Advocated was frequent.
You know, I could definitely see that. And Osaka in particular, is it has a homeless problem that's easily solvable if they just let the homeless hunters do their job. There seems to be no support structure at all for people with social problems, unemployment, poverty, or drug dependency. Not even an attempt to sweep them out of sight. Alongside many roads, under bridges, on traffic islands, and in city parks, people are living in tents, bivouacs, and semi-permanent shacks or sheds. Some of these guys are in terrible states. I once saw an old man step out of his roadside shed in bare feet. His toes and toenails are so mangled they look like broken bones sticking out of stumpy raw flesh. Others are fairly well dressed, like salarymen down on luck. Even Osaka Jokoen, the grounds of Osaka's famous castle, where Tokugawa defeated the Toyotomi in 1615, establishing the 250-year dominance of the Tokugawa. Congratulations to no Japanese history. Shogunate has inhabited shacks and tarpaulins strung up between the cherry blossoms. Man, this is great. How do I know about Japan's gay bars, Raz? Well, there's this funny little thing called, hue. Does bone china just mean white pottery? I don't even remember. I just think it's a dumb fucking way to describe something. Yo, toko sake.
Okay.
By the way, chat, you should hate all.
1 second. I have got it. Windows screen capture. Okay.
I mean castle.
Okay.
By the way, chat, you should hate homeless people. Next time you see homeless people, get out a can of aerosol and a Zippo. Everything will be just fine.
Keep reading.
Alright.
Sorry.
Yes, massa.
Sorry, I finally got it working. I have to. I have to shrink the video. And I have to shrink the game to small screen, and then Then I'll be able to nab it.
Okie dokie. Your voice broke up when you answered. I guess I may never know. Well, sorry, Raz. I can't help that. Also, stop DMing me. Just say it in fucking chat. Despite the number of people living homeless, it is exceedingly rare to see anyone begging or even busking for change. For that reason, it drew my attention when one night out, while out walking, Nakanoshima Koen. Koen means park. Oh, you know what the word for park is in Japanese. Oh, you're a smart boy. You're a smart white boy. I saw what appeared to be a rudimentary store. Outside a tiny wooden hut of scrap wood and metal, not big enough for one person to lie down in, sat an elderly bearded man in disgusting clothes. On his feet, he wore plastic bags from 7-Eleven, and in front of him, laid on the ground on a square of tarpaulin, was a random array of scrounged old tat. I glanced across us as I continued walking. It had passed midnight, but in a place like Osaka, that means little. Restaurants and shops were still open, and the park was full of life. Besides the homeless people, there were also the drunk salarymen sleeping off a skinful of sake, the young lovers, and the practicing musicians. Because of the flimsy nature of walls in Japanese apartments, a couple wanting time to themselves can find more privacy in a public park than they can at home. That's right, Chat. You could fuck your girlfriend in a public park and barely anybody would care. Oh, well, by the way, don't do that. You're getting... Doesn't matter what country it is, you're going to get a charge for that.
Yeah. See, we're not...
I just shut...
I have fixed it. I have fixed the cave story.
Yeah, you fixed Cave's story. That's awesome.
Oh, see, I forgot to
Are
add
there
you.
any indecent...
Okay. Diddler, I have been through a lot today. I've been a very busy man.
Yeah.
I barely got the stream started. You're lucky that I managed to remember to... you're lucky that boss... You're lucky the boss is here, because I would have just probably started the stream without him if it wasn't for the fact that I was trying to find it right now to put in this thumbnail.
Yes, this is Cave story, boys.
Yeah. I'm waiting for him to finish this stream, and then we'll just start the intro cave story. We'll wait for him to finish reading the creepypasta so I can start the intro. There's only a little bit of dialogue in the beginning of Cave Story. There's very little info in this game. No, there's very little story in this game. I like the story. It was fun. I used to play this game as a kid all the time.
Oh, of course.
Why is everything a course with you?
I don't know. I'm just in a very specific mood. As I continued my walk, I saw a young man practicing drums. He'd set up a full kit with bass drums, snares, toms, hi-hats, the whole lot, and was bashing away on the grass under the heavily lit bow of the cherry blossom. I walked around the path, doubling back on myself and heading back the way I came. I was getting tired and had to be up early, but I was enjoying the sights in the moonlight. Yeah, I bet you loved watching those couples fuck, stick, fuck. As I walked past the old homeless man for the second time, we accidentally made eye contact. Just for a second, and we both looked down at his arrangement of objects. I walked over to where he sat.
I thought they were looking down at something else.
Yeah. Sakura drummer. Ooh.
Hey, it's not just Europe. It's in America too. It's in also South America. Remember,
I walked over to his...
Remember, if you're just a normal, if you're Janet Jackson and have a legit wardrobe malfunction on TV, you still won't be invited back to the Super Bowl 10 years later. But if you're some gay guys, have fun in the park at midnight where the children play. Just make sure to pick up your condoms. Apparently. That seems they got to you, boss.
I hate everything. Alright, let's get back to this.
Okay.
My Japanese was poor, so when he spoke, I couldn't make it out. So like whenever we're in VC, partly it was due to my lack of fluency, but also it was the tiny croak he spoken. A fast staccato like an overstimulated Geiger counter. I wonder where I've heard that before. Sharp. I tried to mumble a few words in Japanese, but soon settled with, sorry, I don't understand. Sell ito cheap, he said, and pointed to one item which appeared to be a bundle of short electrical cables with a 2-pin plug still attached. The appliances they once serviced were nowhere to be seen. 500 yen, I figured. About $5 American, £2 and 50 pence British. He pointed to another item, a rubber Anpaman doll's head, which looked like it had been run over by a car. A stained, wrinkled, softcore porn magazine. The cover star was a young Japanese lady, a girl really, with painted lips and a black bikini. A hubcap from a Toyota. We all know we know what Darfoot bought in this situation. A hubcap from a Toyota.
Bought a woman. You can't keep
True.
them. You can't keep them naturally, so you have to buy them. We're waiting for the stream to start. I put up a very insightful image.
Oh, really? Could that be? Do you speak Nihongo? Was she legal though? Fuck if I know. Yohakoen. A carrier bag, 7-Eleven, contains a small pile of partially smoked cigarettes. Yohakoen. A dead bird. Yohakoen. A sodden pair of trousers looking like they've been recently fished out of one of Osaka's many rivers. Yohakoen. A 12-inch by 12-inch cardboard square sleeve with a disc inside. Yohakoen. I bent to get a closer look. The cardboard had once been white, but had clearly been soaked and dried out once or twice and stored in damp conditions. It was wrinkled and peeled and scuffed with filth, including cum. In a corner, I could make out the image of 3 eggs and a line, the initials NHK written across them, the logo for Japan's public broadcasting station. I picked it up and turned it over. You know, I'm surprised that he referenced NHK of all things, but oh well.
Yeah, it's interesting. Well, Welcome to NHK was pretty popular, at least in my opinion. It was.
Well, to be fair, it's the public broadcasting station. So, I'm just surprised. It'd be like if somebody referenced PBS in one of these stories.
That is true. I grew up on PBS. What about you?
I grew up on fucking... I grew up on bootleg anime. And, Looney Tunes, and Tom and Jerry, and those old, really racist cartoons from the 40s.
No wonder you're the way you are.
Yeah. I loved watching as a kid Donald Duck being terrified of being in Nazi Germany and then waking up being, I love America, not realizing America's also a shithole.
It was the 50s, things were better. It was the 40s, things were better back then.
Yeah, that is true. That was when America was actually worth a goddamn. Can't really say it's worth anything now. NHK, the Japanese meat society. Oh, Popeye? Yeah, I watched a bit of Popeye. Funnily enough, that shows why I like spinach so much. I just like eating it. Crack open a bunch of cans of that shit. I picked it up and turned it over. On the back was some faded handwritten kanji, which I had no chance of deciphering, and the katakana, Fu. I tipped the sleeve sideways to let this slip out into my hand, and put up to that point, I had expected to see the shiny blackness of vinyl. Instead, I saw the silver of Laserdisc catching the streetlight. Shimmering veins of electric blue like motor oil on water. Oh my god, he's describing it so
I love Popeye. I
poetically.
grew up watching I like binge watch Popeye at my grandma's house all the time as a kid.
Even so, there was significant scratching and the odd patch where the aluminum surface had peeled, revealing the plastic beneath. I didn't know what the disc was and wasn't convinced it would play at all, but it was significantly curious and the old guy needed the money. No, he did not. He's probably going to go buy crack with that, but alright. I paid him a 500 yen coin and thanked him too politely. Thank you. Domo arigato. Gozaimasu. Fucking faggot. He bowed his head
first I thought you were going to say Mr. Roboto, but then I thought you were going to say Gussie.
Oh, I've trained you well.
Again, one of these days, I told Boston VC once in a private chat where we were watching random stuff like body cam footage. I said one of these days, him and Carol are just going to be at like some kind of like burger joint down in somewhere Texas, and they're going to see on the news that somebody tried to suit up a Walmart and was going to blame the Gussie worms for it. And at that moment, Boss will have a psychotic break.
It'd be like this scene at the fucking In the Mouth of Madness where Sam Neill has a fucking breakdown.
Yeah, it'll be like that, and he's like, you didn't know if the Gussie worms are real, and they did this. If he's going crazy, and nothing's going on, or one of the retards in his chat finally set up a Walmart. All three thoughts will be going around in his head, all three given equal weight.
God damn. He bowed his head a little, and I set off walking, the laser disc tucked under my arm. A few hundred feet away, I heard him muttering and yelping.
Finish her burger before helping him.
Yeah, she Sorry, but this burger's more important.
She's like, I don't know if you're faking it or not, so you can take my burger.
I love my little octopus.
Also, I'm Iris. I'm Iris. We have genetically inbred. We have a genetic memory of starving, so anytime we see food, we must spend its food. We're like it's like that. It's like the genetic memory of the assassins in the first the Assassin's Creed games, but it's about the potato famine.
Fucking orders a bunch of fries.
She just hoards them
Fucking.
like a dragon.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you're making me want to get too touchy-feely with her after this stream. Alright, now back to the story.
Don't worry, we'll read some really horror fanfics and you'll be like, I don't even want to see anybody tonight.
Nah.
Oh, speaking of,
A few hundred.
my coworker
Yes.
actually, my coworker's girlfriend actually might pop any second now.
Oh, that's nice.
Good for him, but we won't have him for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Because he will be on maternity leave. So we'll have this man.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa, Mabel. You don't say that kind of thing.
As like little brother, Mabel. Did you talk about how since you're older than him, you could easily bully him?
Yeah, as a sibling, right? As adopted siblings, right? In a fight, right?
Well, first of all, boss, we know what you think about normal siblings. Hey, Guardian.
Listen, I like normal siblings. I just have deep-seated trauma from older siblings that would abuse me.
True. My dad didn't like the word punk for so many years. My dad didn't like the word punk because they would always pick on him and call him punk. So I know you heard the word punk, it would immediately trigger that and being picked on. It was like a sleeper code for him. But yeah, how long is this fanfic thing? I'm gonna start the cave story. Cave.
This is not fanfic. You know what? Let me just skip to the fucking part that actually matters.
Cause like, I know, like I said, I know, like
Yep.
once I finish. Why don't I read this and then you can finish the creepypasta.
Yeah, I'll just skip to the part that actually matters. Just read it.
Let me share my screen with you. Where are we?
All right, baby, do it. Daddy needs to see something in real time. I don't know if this was a fever dream or not, but I remember saying "baby girl" once, and you responded with "daddy," and I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like,
I did it to make. I think I said dad. What? No, I know what I said. Are you proud of us, dad? When we did an N-word tower in your stream once, and then you replied with son. And then I said
it was.
No, then you said
It was
daddy
in a
once.
VC.
And then you said.
It was in a VC.
I did no. And then somehow that resulted in you for some reason jokingly calling me baby, and then I said yes, daddy, just to throw you off. It made you pause for a second, and I first thought you grabbed the gun and killed yourself.
Maybe. God damn, maybe I am dead. Christ. Alright. Let's get the hot footage in real time.
Can you see it?
I need to reconnect it. Yeah, it's loading. Come on, load. Get this hot. Alright, yeah, it's finally done. I can see it.
And blinking. Okay, making sure. Because I have to full screen it, and this is an old program made from like what, 2004? If I hit the window key, it shrinks up and also it pretends like the application has been there. The same thing that happened with it's an old application. The same thing happened with what's it called? The roguelike I play, the steampunk roguelike, where you're robbing places. That also had the same problem where it would the application would not exist if you shrunk up the screen.
Oh, I got something short. My new novel. I can read a bit of that because that's some horrifying shit right there.
Yeah.
Just get past the intro and I'll do it.
Yeah. From somewhere, a transmission. Connecting to network. Logging on. Executing chat algorithm. Sue? Are you there? It's me. Kazuma. I managed to get away somehow, but I've gotten lost. I found a shelter. What?
I was gonna make the joke, it's Kazuma Kidio.
I found a shelter, but there's nothing here. If you can hear me, please answer. Please. Okay, that's about the intro.
Okay, so now let me read this fucking garbage that I wrote. I don't know why I wrote this. I think I just hate myself, and I want to just make something as disgustingly despicable as imaginable. Oh, that's great. I have to scroll all weirdly. God fucking damn it. Alright, chat, we're gonna be reading Frank and Sister Cest.
What?
Don't worry about it, I'll get into it. My parents always told me that life is about the journey and not the actual destination. Religion, politics, morality, and philosophy didn't mean jack shit in a world as materialistic and hedonistic as ours. The hypocrisy and mentally retarded, wannabe progressive, but actually needlessly conservative viewpoint of society was one thing
Rats,
I
sit down.
absolutely hated the most. Some would say that my parents indoctrinated me with that viewpoint, but I'd say that's actually a very natural thought process that everyone comes to at one point in time, especially when we have degenerate child fucking and sacrificing politicians that only exist to repress us while indulging in their degenerate sick fucking fantasies. That's
This
the
sounds
first
like the class
paragraph.
of 09 if it was written by you.
Yeah, I could see that.
What is the main girl's name? I forget her name.
I don't fucking know.
It's like she cared less about high school nonsense and cared more about the globalist.
But what was on the NHK Laserdisc? We'll get to that. This is short what I'm reading.
4 user Sue. 1 user Sue found. Sue, please respond.
Oh my...
They're looking for you. Are you asleep?
Oh my god.
Your brother is so lonely. Go on.
Oh, lonely brother. Oh, that's entirely what we're reading. All my belly aching aside, I found that life could be rather unfulfilling over the years, and no matter how much I tried to find any real happiness, none of it would stick. But there was one thing that made me somewhat happy, even if it was also extremely annoying and at the same time, my little sister, Mike. I always thought that it was a ridiculous name, but my parents were very adamant about it, which I could only assume came from their Germanic attitudes, which meant they were extremely fucking annoying and forceful.
That sounds so much like the class of 09. It's unreal.
I hate Germans, chat, by the way.
You're
You're probably wondering why. Oh, well, he's one of the good ones because he's a halvesy. He's not full German.
It's
we just chop off his arm.
It's the Polish side, it balances him out.
Well, see, if you chop him in half, the German half will be gone. It will just be the Polish half.
It's like, oh god, the Persona, but all the shadows are German.
You're probably wondering why I am referring to them in the past tense. Well, it's because they're both dead, or at least died rather recently, and at a very inconvenient time, and much like everything else in life, something has to ruin my plans or ambitions. I had been planning on rising up the corporate ladder, which involved a lot of scheming and underhanded plays, like brutally murdering a coworker that was getting ahead of me way too quick for my liking, and I would admit that I got too hasty there. No, listen, there's nothing about watermarks yet.
This is a woman or a man talking?
A man.
A man.
But it's from the perspective. A perspective like I wrote it like how a woman would write a man that she perceives as everything wrong with men.
Okay.
I fucked my boss after kissing her ass constantly and flattering her with a name bullshit that only women her age and occupation fell for.
After the stream, you must look up a commercial baby. Must look up the trailer for the movie Baby Girl. It is the most funniest thing I've seen all week. Or last week. I was in the theater with my sister seeing the My Husband Daniel movie, and I'm seeing the trailer and I'm laughing so loud that my sister's like, "Be quiet! There's ever people in the in the theater." I'm like, I don't care. This trailer's hilarious. So, answer me. I'm so hungry.
Shit.
There's nothing here to eat. I've been reduced to feeding on. Oh, thank God. Thank goodness to finish that sentence. Thank goodness to finish that sentence. Reduced to feeding on cockroaches. Go on.
Help. Okay, let me get to the rest of it. And even that wasn't enough. I had to let the CEO fuck my ass like some overly repressed faggot who got raped by a priest. Every little thing leading up to my final objective was done just right, and I was about to become the youngest CEO in the entire history of Washington & Co. automobiles. but a really bad driver, who I could only assume was an Asian woman, fucking gotta space that out a bit better, because of how bad she drove, killed the both of them in a real nasty car wreck. That left everything in disarray. My family estate was sold by my overly jealous and moronic aunt. My bourgeois older brothers took all of our mother's jewelry and gave it all to their disgusting tyke, bimbo, or chink wives. And worst of all, my older sister ran off with a lot of our money, just so she could support her pretentious nigger boyfriend in his failed art career. To say I despise my family would be an understatement. Well, except for Mike. She was actually tolerable, or at least was willing to respect my wishes of acting properly. Now that my backstory is done, I will get on to the main event. Chapter 1, Quality Bounty. Now, chat, we're gonna, this next part, I hope you're prepared for this next part. You two know it, because it's gonna be some fuck shit.
To be mentally prepared, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start grabbing some GIFs.
Yeah, start dropping GIFs and PNG.
GIFs are my life. GIFs are our chopped lifeline. GIFs are our salvation.
Chat, you're gonna need the emotional support. Oh God, fuck me harder, George. I don't care if you're my brother. Mika Cohen was certainly enjoying her morning between the rather early
one
wine
single
consumption.
GIF up and you immediately hit me with that.
Who the fuck starts a story like that? I just sat the fuck down. You know, boss, I thought I was doing bad, but I was holding back compared to you. I'm a very uninhibited man when it comes down to writing. Good night, Char. You're not missing much. And the sausage, she was happy. So happy, in fact, that she decided to fondle herself downstairs for a bit, and to the thoughts of something rather vomit-inducing and the sign of someone who is extremely mentally ill. From a young age, Mika was rather smitten with her brother, to an almost obsessive level. He couldn't have a girlfriend without her making a fuss. He sure as hell couldn't talk about any other woman in his life without her getting jealous or overly catty. And the worst of all was when she stole a pack of condoms, just so he wouldn't have the chance to fuck his girl into the mattress with no care in the world. Yes, Mika was not only an overly possessive sister, but an annoying, controlling, narcissistic bitch. And the fucked up part of it, she was proud of it. And that's the all that I currently have for Chapter 1, chat. Stay tuned. No, 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 no. So this is the campfire stories told by the demons of hell when they give you a break. Yes.
Yeah, more or less. Oh, wait. GIF.
I'm going to bed. I'm not liking these characters. All right then. Good night. It's just one story, but all right.
Okay, let's do some what we have to advertisements for creepypastas.
Yeah, let's get back to.
You want to finish the one you were reading?
Yeah, we'll get back to Alpha Autopsy.
Okay.
The video began with a loud, high-pitched, squealing sine wave through our ears. On screen was a test card pattern, vertical bands of bright color at the top half and blocks of black, white, and gray at the bottom. This remained on screen for about a minute, occasionally broken up by pixelated blocks of digital distortion, the whole while accompanied by the high-pitched sine wave. Suddenly, nothing. Black screen and silence. After a wait which felt like minutes but could just have easily been seconds. The screen flickered like an old video cassette, presumably from an earlier analog to digital transfer. And still, the occasional explosions of digital distortion from the corrupted laserdisc. The NHK logo began fading into the black background, but suddenly glitched out. The screen breaking up into pixelated blocks and shutting out with a burst of white noise that disappeared as quickly as it appeared. What remained on the flickering screen was a view down a dirty, dimly lit corridor. The floor and walls appeared tiled like some sort of hospital, but filthy and damaged everywhere as though it had been the scene of floods and massacres. Most of the lights were out, and the ones that worked flickered intermittently. The only sound was the occasional electronic buzz of the lights, almost too quiet to perceive. All down the corridor into the distance were double hospital doors with small windows at eye level. A quiet, pathetic whimper or groan of pain and defeat emerged slowly through the electronic buzz. A tearful sobbing of someone reduced to helplessness by torture and humiliation. Suddenly, digital distortion ripped away from the image and brought it back with the camera moving down the corridor and screaming guttural roars. Someone in one of the rooms was being subjected to a heinous ordeal that words could not express, only the scream of anesthesia cutting and tearing. Up to this point, we had been fairly good-humored about the video, but something about the screaming and sobbing unsettled us. This was not the sound of acting, but more the sound of real agony. The sound of someone or something being maimed and mauled by hands trained in the art of cruelty. God, this is giving me fucking flashbacks to the fucking blood whistle. Christ.
What the blood whistle?
A really shitty Super Mario Bros. 3 creepypasta, in which it is filled to the brim of words from the thesaurus because the author thought he sounded smart for abusing it.
You're gonna be flashback to when I was a kid, and I wrote like 5 different ways to say the word laughed. Cause I didn't want to keep up to keep on saying the character laughs. I kept on looking at different ways to say laughing.
Yeah, a lot of people have that problem.
It is. The problem is, I was so visual in my head that I wrote everything in a way that was just like utilitarian. I wrote so utilitarian, besides the thesaurus stuff, that you would have no way to paint the picture of anything. So like, I saw everything in my head, so like, what's your fault? Why can't you see my head? What, describe characters, what they look like? Describe the setting of the school? Like, oh, it's a school. You all been to school. You know what it looks like. You know what
it's like the story. Looks like. It's like in VC when we're calling the author a dickhead. I hate that story. You hate the story I wrote, Mabel? Well, that's the point. You're supposed to hate the characters. It's an unreliable narrator who's overly narcissistic and sociopathic.
A little as hell, not gonna lie.
Let's get back now.
Is that what you're going for?
What?
It sounds like you're telling on somebody in your life.
Maybe. Maybe not.
I dedicate the story to Michael. You know what you did.
I dedicate this story to you, Angela. You know exactly what the fuck you've done, you freak nasty bitch.
What I think the best thing is you dedicated to someone like that, and someone you this name someone you have no I dedicated to Zachariah. You know you did it on September 9th, 2015. Like, just that. Like, you never knew it was Zachariah. And that means anybody who reads that book named Zachariah will be like, what? Each chapter is dedicated to somebody else.
Yeah.
That you do not know. Oh, no, better yet, the book is dedicated to Beyonce. Need I say more?
Oh. By the way, boss, would you rather a bathroom stall or actually renting a room for one night? We see. I'm a bit of a voyeur. Blaze. I'd be doing it in public.
That's activism, it's not a voyeur.
Oh, fuck, I got it mixed up. I'm a bit of an exhibitionist, so, you know.
You're the same thing with a different person I know. It's because you guys kept on getting in trouble as a kid for stuff that you didn't do. Or you got in trouble for the punishment you got was bigger than what you did wrong. So because of that, you seek activism. For the guy I talked to, it's because it's the risk of getting caught. Being a who's a lightning rod child.
Well, you see, when I was a child, my father stripped me completely naked and beat me over the back until my back was damn near flayed open one time for something I did, which was a bit of an extreme reaction, so I could definitely see where you're coming from with your psychoanalysis of it.
Yeah. It's even more stronger for him, where he was punished for things he didn't do. And like I said, he had to walk around. I said, because when he told me what his D&D characters were, I was like, oh, that makes perfect sense why you play these D&D characters, because it relates to childhood trauma. And he replies saying, please stop psychoanalyzing me, I'm trying to have fun tonight.
Favorite Alice Cooper album? My favorite one, Punic. I am a huge fan of From the Inside. His 1979 magnum opus, if you ask me, which is a nice concept album. A lot of people give concept albums shit.
I like concept
I think
albums.
It's great. You know, it was Alice speaking from the heart about his alcohol addiction and the psychological issues of being in the psych ward and having to deal with that and getting over that. It's a great album. Definitely recommend it. I also really like it because it's one of those albums that made me realize being crazy isn't too bad. You know, I'm
No, it's
fucking
not. It's
nuts,
not me
shit.
who's crazy. Cringe is everybody else.
You know, people have. To be fair, I'm honest about myself. I'm fucking nuts. I'm not gonna try to hide that. Pretend that I'm a better person. I'm a terrible human being, shit.
We gotta be a little quirky at night.
Yeah, fair.
And besides, you found someone to balance you. You found someone to balance your crazy, and that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, finally found someone who actually gave a shit or understood.
Go on with the later story.
Alright, let's get back to the story. As the camera continued down the corridor and the screaming grew worse and worse, other voices joined in. Various desperate calls and screams in a range of pitches and bizarre alien languages tore out as if from beings imprisoned in the rooms leading off from the corridor. They howled in response to the pain of their fellow inmates. Oh, Dios mío! Oh, Dios mío!
And then a giant black mass gyrating and jiggling in unusual ways, like if you took Jello and threw it into the zero gravity machine. It said in a screeching voice, "Vote Kamala."
Nice, although I kind of prefer Dragon Town. Dragon Town ain't bad, but it's from that era of Alice Cooper where, you know, it's the 2000s. Metal was kind of shit, and he was trying to ape off of that.
What we were
Which
doing
I
with
think,
the
I
loudness
think
war. Like late 90s, early 2000s, everybody was trying to crank up their volume to the max. But because of that, when everything's maxed, nothing's maxed.
yeah, when everything's maxed out, I can barely hear your fucking bass line.
Yeah, there's no, it's the same, there was a problem with one of the newer composers for Kingdom Hearts has the same problem with one of his songs. Because he goes, he has every instrument playing at its max volume, there can be no, all you do is go quiet, you can't go louder. And also, everything is lost in the mix. There's a reason why in orchestras, they have multiple violinists playing, so you can make sure you can hear the violins through everything else. But if they had five extra tubas, the 5 violins would not make any difference.
Yeah, I know. Alright, let's get back to the story.
Yes, the story.
Oh yeah, baby, you start reading that story.
And I'm making weird. I'm not calling you daddy on stream. I didn't want it as a joke to throw you off, and now it's lost its luster.
The joke mind broke me. I genuinely was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, it genuinely, I wish I recorded that, because it was this, because he wasn't expecting it, because I think his goal was to throw me off, and then I did the Una reverse.
You should have heard the silence, chat. You would have thought
It was
I
deafening.
fucking just killed someone.
It's
It's like after you use a... It's like after using a flamethrower and looking at all the bodies, all quiet everything is afterwards. The screams built into a crescendo, and the flickering video distortion worsened to the point the picture was completely obscured. And just as the noise was so bad, I thought I would cry more. Digital distortion and white noise ripped through everything. The picture returned with an image that shocked us, made us cry out in horror and surprise, and almost an absurd burp of laughter. The chorus of screams was silenced, and the image on the screen was so unexpected to us. The collision of the familiar childhood image with such unspeakable viciousness, a contradiction that broke our minds. Oh, mind break, we're getting kinky. Filling the screen was Alf, the alien life form from the TV series of the same name.
Okay, I
The
really wish somebody did not spoil that in chat. I did not know this is where this is going. Let's see, what's one of you guys, what's one of you retards spoiled it earlier?
Let me see. Who did someone spoil this?
Yeah, because someone said the Alf pasta.
I don't see anything about the Alf pasta unless we missed it.
Oh,
Unless I missed it because clearly you did it.
Slayer Psycho. Nora, Nicole. Who's Nicole?
I don't know.
Not that. Fog. Wall. Being good. People.
I like how you just taking time from the stream just to find out who spoiled it. It's like, yeah, I know we gotta keep the flow, but it's like, come on, we gotta solve this.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so.
We gotta find out who's been throwing these people into the TV.
Because there's a lot of chat that I was not keeping up with because I was busy trying to get this game set up. Maybe with a game.
Oh.
Baby. How many? Otaku Saga. Chat. Chat is slow. I know I do not hallucinate. The word, Panak, why are you talking about gay sex? Do you have something to say about yourself?
Oh, God.
Diddly... Yes, I'll go with the Diddly Doodler! Let's see...
Oh my God.
Diddy, we were putting you on blast, Diddy.
Alright. Oh no! We gotta get the hell out of here!
Where are you? Dolby?
The shot was close up, showing his head and shoulders from above as he lay strapped to a stainless steel dissection table. Goddamn, Dark Knight Rises. A white light poured down on him, shot making the image stark and overexposed, even though a flicker of worn-out video. He lay with his head to one side, his fur matted with dark blood and various wires and electrodes penetrating the top of his head. He sobbed gently. His pain was unbearable, genuine suffering which made us desperate to reach out.
Who said the elf creepypasta? Did he admit it to while I was looking for it? But I posted the proof in the pudding.
Oh.
On stream. Continue
Alright,
on.
let me get back to work. I have what? Genuine suffering which made us desperate to reach out and help a fellow living creature. It's a fucking puppet. The puppet. His expression of pain was both human and animal. He began to turn his head. The effort was about as much as he could muster.
Did this guy get freaked out when Beaker electrocutes himself on the Muppets?
I would not be surprised. Like I said, it's like the blood whistle. I'll read that just so you get why I referenced that. And after a few failed attempts and tired whimpers, he faced the camera with closed eyes. More digital distortion and white noise than Alf opened his eyes. Beaten and bloodshot. Strangely human eyes as though a person were trapped beneath Alf's skin. He tried to speak. Please. He croaked. His words were translated into Japanese subtitles. Wow, that's funny. Can you imagine that? Oh, I'm getting lightheaded. Goddamn.
Hey, drink some water.
Yeah, hold on. Let me crack open some water. God damn it, chat. God damn.
Don't know if you can hear me yawning, boys, but I did.
Yeah. And as the title, the word Alf in big white letters of that familiar font in its katakana Japanese subtitle translation appeared on screen. Alf let out a horrendous, blood-curdling scream, out of breath.
You know what we need? We need Japanese King of the Hill analog horror.
Oh yeah, that would be fucking hilarious.
But because the Japanese people debate what's one's better, sub or dub, and they for Japanese, so they all think the sub is the true experience because you get the English accents.
Yeah. They made an Alf creepypasta in Japanese? Yes.
I think I'm turning Japanese. I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
I hate the Japanese. I want to rape their women and kill the rest of them.
No, I don't think you can truly hate somebody if you want to rape them. They're women, specifically.
Yeah, that's the joke. Until his voice was hoarse, and he could not scream no more, but still between
imagine Uncle
sobs...
Ruckus. Imagine Uncle Ruckus saying he wants to rape a black woman. He would never. Outside of that one episode where he was falling in love with a black woman.
You think Alpha loved going to China? I don't know.
Oh, there was that episode. Wasn't there that robot chicken skit where Alf went to China and got cooked up?
Ah, fuck! I think so. God damn, we need to watch Alf on VC one day.
Yeah, we said.
It's so bad.
Also, might make you watch an old movie with me one of these days.
I mean, more than that, I'm also willing to watch I Love Lucy.
Oh yeah, heck yeah! We'll watch a lot of I Love Lucy together. Drop Carol.
Yeah.
Make her watch it with us.
Drop Carol.
Lucy the redhead never relate on a spiritual level.
God damn. Not enough cats to eat in China. The Chinese beat him to it. Yeah. Alf holds up decently. Yeah, it does.
That is true. But yeah, no.
But still.
But let's see. I might say. In Blondie, they use the word "color" to boy. As a kid, I was confused. I didn't know what that meant.
Oh.
But I was watching that movie ever since I was a little kid. That one episode was Black Eye, and when I was a really little kid. There. But good shows that I like. Ever funny comedies is Laverne and Shirley. Laverne and Shirley is really funny. I think it's better than Happy Days. What's really funny about Laverne and Shirley is how many times the characters nearly get raped, and they just brush it off as nothing, and they just like either beat up the rapist or go off and do it. Like in one episode, Laverne comes home. He's like, "Yeah, I went to the dentist. When I got there, he was acting weird. He grabbed me and jumped out of the closet, grabbed me and dragged me in, and then tried to use the laughing gas on me. So I just put it on him until he passed out and came back home." And it's just done as it's just a one-off gag in the beginning of the episode, and it's like, okay.
Did Carol direct that shit?
Yeah, maybe she just direct Laverne and Shirley. It's all good, boss. It's a boss. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. I know you love seeing your maids beat up Hulk Hogan and fucking Undertaker.
Well, I prefer a longer skirted maids, but his maids that he's using the program to generate do look nice.
You know, Guardian, you can just ask Demo to draw you up your maid.
We're just doing a lot of concept art right now with the maids, just to help with the story for a while. Like, yeah. Some of them work, some of them don't. The bigger part of the fact that there's a lack of consistency between the girls and some of the images when it comes to like body type. Like, you can't consistently get her.
Yeah.
What you need to do is create your own reference, so you need to do the Austin McConnell route, where he got a 3D model, and then used that as he trained his AI on his 3D model that he had. So because of that, it was able to consistently output the same kind of character in different poses. Because it had a sample size of only her, plus the training data of the generic poses. But you can go back onto the Alf. The Alpha
good night, Ray. Alf let out a horrendous, blood-curdling scream. Out of breath and panting, and screaming until his voice was hoarse, and he could scream no more. But still, between sobs and desperate gasps for breath, he stared into the camera with those teared-up, dying, pleading eyes, staring at us, at me, as he screamed and screamed. This must have gone on for a few minutes at least, and just when we thought we could take no more, just when the constant screaming was eating away at our very souls, that terrible saxophone music started. Goddamn, we couldn't believe it. Along with the continued screams, the saxophone-led theme song from the 3rd and 4th seasons of Alf began to play. Yeah, that's the most horrifying part. That's the worst fucking opening of that show. It was that same...
Well, imagine it was Seinfeld. What the deal was, and human horror screaming.
Fucking the Seinfeld theme, but Jerry Seinfeld's 17-year-old girlfriend is screaming in agony as she gets spit roasted in the back. Jews. Never once.
I swore you dated a Jewish girl once.
I did not date a Jewish woman. Unless I'm mistaken, and she didn't tell me she was a Jewess.
Well, I do like that one song by What's Her Face. She's the queen of double entendres. She did the song Pizza, and Dig 'Em Up. But she did one called Marriage Jewish Style, and it's all about how her husband has a side piece. And that's called Marriage Jewish Style.
That's great. Gotta love them Japanese American princesses. No, Jewish American princesses.
You never pointed that as Jap. That's another joke.
Yeah.
We're both this retarded tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think something's in the air.
I'm just tired, and you're always tired.
Yeah.
Like you know your sexual fetish is better than I do, and you got that messed up. Especially when it's your own sexual fetish.
Yeah. It was that same music, but somehow raw. As if pushed through an overloaded speakers. Oh, overload me, baby.
You weren't gonna say like a raw? I'm genuinely surprised.
And re-recorded into a wax cylinder, then blasted out at ear-splitting volume. And there's a lot of double entendres here. And between interspersed cuts of jolly scenes from the past, shots of the Tanner family, credits starring Max Wright, and shaded, oh that's a Jew, and random rips of analog and digital distortion, increasing the severity.
Did this come out before Too Many Cooks? Because it was sounding like Too Many Cooks, but them.
I don't know.
Like Too Many Cooks is hilarious. I prefer when it comes to 4 a.m. Videos. I prefer unedited footage of a bear. It's my favorite of the more horror themed 4 o'clock channels. For info commercials, I love the salad tossing, the salad mixer. That's a really funny skit, and the broom salesman. Did it ever date on that creepypasta?
Yeah, let me finish. I don't know if it says it.
Oh my goodness, Too Many Cooks is 9 years old. I feel old.
Yeah.
November 2014. It's going to be 10
images
years
of terrible and random rips of analog and digital distortion increasing in severity all the time, or images of a terrible nature. Terrible torture, a close-up of a hand being drilled, a leg being hobbled with a sledgehammer, and all the while that hideous screaming and panting and screaming and crying. The quality of the footage was deteriorating still, and as the happy memories and torture and miserable wails and distortion and saxophone music and white noise coalesced, I began to feel sick. All those terrible experiences built up to a roar, and suddenly the video jumped and stuck on a loop. A split-second smiling and Willie Tanner was starring Max Wright, blazing across a full-body shot of Alpha strapped to the table with a torso peeled open, revealing the bleeding intestines of his alien anatomy. Those two hideous images jumping and cutting, looping between each other at irregular intervals. See, my problem with this story is it has an interesting idea. You cut down on it a bit. See, this story would be a great allegory or analogy for the destruction of one's innocence by using a childhood image combined with horrific bullshit that's happening here. The problem is that whoever wrote this is a wordy motherfucker who does not know what pacing or brevity is.
So, like, yeah, there's ways to get this to work. Like I think it's not really the ruining of childhood innocence, being the fact that it was never innocent to begin with, but like 1999 does a good way with doing like mixing between horrific and childishness. Being the fact that the TV show is relatively childish, it's just the fact that he's kidnapping children, and keeping them there. But like the songs he sings and stuff are all like childish songs.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the destruction of innocence as a plot point. Very entertaining, especially when done well.
Well, yeah. Like, everything, it's all about how it's done well. Cause I was talking to my sister, like, I like characters to go through hell. But, like, obviously, I'm not, what I've seen of Martyrs, I'm not a fan of. Because it seems like it's just meant to be, like, endless, mindless suffering. Well, not mindless, being the fact that there is an air quote point to it, but mostly just the, ooh, I'm so artsy friends to scream at point. It's the same thing with, we'll make a story where 12-year-old boys get pregnant. Like, it's just like, the friends, I don't know what's wrong with the friends, like, they're bred wrong. Like, between them being French and then the Muslims being in France, let's bomb France and, no, let's not bomb it because we need to preserve the wineries and cheese faking areas.
Yeah. Just kill everyone.
We need to do mass deportation of France. Everybody gets deported to other countries near it, and then we'll take it over as basically a farmland for the U.S.
Send all the French to Africa so they can suffer.
No, send all the French to Africa, and then we'll import a bunch of Irish to run the French vineyards.
Yeah! Fuck yeah.
They like both dairy and wine and alcohol, so they'll be good at it.
Yeah. Just hope they don't get off the supply, though.
That is true. You know, we'll have a few Chileans be the foremen, so they can put the fear of God in them.
Well, hey, Demo, that's how we can employ Demo in a better position. Just
get him out of Chile.
Let's see, where was I? Bleeding insides of his alien anatomy. These two hideous images jumping, cutting, looping between each other at irregular intervals. All the while the screaming, the white noise, the distorted lump and saxophone stuck. And I could swear under all the clamor I could hear the maniacal laughter of Alf himself. These two images looped for so long that I began to think that it was the actual AVI that was skipping somehow. But checking it, I saw that the VLC timeline slider was moving along naturally. Why you gotta bring up VLC media? Now you make me mad that I'm using it. Fuck you, author. The looping continued until more serious distortion obliterated all sound and visuals.
The VLC bar was going normal on my Windows computer. While I sit in my wooden chair in my house.
Yeah, I gotta get extra.
We have now made boss homeless.
God damn it. The camera, now camcorder quality, seemed to be lying slightly over on its side on a tabletop looking across the room to the autopsy table where Alf lay strapped down. Lighting was dim, and a green tinge to the picture suggested night vision. That's not night vision! It's the dark out! The scene was obscured by someone stepping in front of the camera. A person in doctor scrubs, gloves, and apron, all heavily stained with blood.
Yeah, Scrubs. The TV show? You seen Scrubs?
Yeah, I said Scrubs. I think so. It's been a while.
It was a comedy, but the intro was I forget what the name of the song was, but the lyric to "I'm Not Superman."
Oh.
But no, it's a fun show. I never got a chance to finish it all the way through. I heard the last season's kind of bad. We had to kind of like a reboot. Besides that, the rest of the series is pretty good. I watched like the first 3 to 4 seasons of it when I was a teen. I keep interrupting you. You can go on.
It's fine. 12 a.m. Gore Blues. Goddamn, Mabel, that's a good title for something. I might have to steal that from you.
Yeah, I agree. Let's just
just take that the same way your virginity
we'll just delete the chat. We'll play in Mabel, and I'll just delete the stream we're done. No one needs to know that we stole her title.
Don't worry, Mabel. We're not stealing it by force. We're just taking it by force the same way your virginity was as a child.
You always go there.
There's deep-seated trauma that I need to project onto other people that I can relate with.
Like, this is the second time you've done it to her. On my stream, specifically. Like, if you're gonna be a dick to her, why can't you do it in your own time? Miss Suru's not happy, look at her.
Oh no, she looks turned on. She's just excited at the prospect of this fucking delicious brown man talking about the shit he's talking about. I don't care if that's no chat.
We're replacing him with angry Miss Suru.
Just put both on screen.
You have lost. Why is she so small? You have lost access to happy Miss Suru.
That's not happy. That's fear. She's terrified because I'm rolling up with a fire axe. About to decapitate her because she gave me a fucking business card with a watermark that wasn't anything as good as mine.
Do you actually have a business card?
Yes, I do, in fact. And it does indeed have a watermark.
Ooh. Cool. Good for you.
So, I'm just waiting for the day where fucking one of my employees, I give him my business card, he's like, it just gives me a look of like just pure insanity on his fucking look.
Oh, if you give me a business card, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, it has a watermark.
You would. You fucking would.
I went to go re-see American Psycho in theater because it's a really good movie.
Yes,
it is. Really
it's really fun.
It's because it was really funny because the people who were in the people next to us did not know it was a comedy, and were wondering why me and my sister were laughing our asses off.
But yeah, that's funny.
Because he is horrified at the prostitute running in the hotel to try to escape, and the apartment to try to escape. And while he's chasing her with the chainsaw, and we are just laughing our asses off as the entire scene unfolds. And then when it gets near the end, he's like, oh, like he's finally starting to get it, and finally understanding why we're laughing so much.
It's great. It's like when you show Solo to people for the first time.
You know, Derek, and Darv should all just sit down and watch it. Yeah, Darv claims he watches it monthly.
Well, I probably can't with Derek. I can't with Derek because he's being a faggot. So,
let's go back. My ear. There.
My ear. The worms are crawling inside my ears!
That's what it feels like! Zero's room,
Alright. Alright. The scene was obscure. Okay, I already got to that. Blood and feces. They adjusted the camera slightly and stepped back out of the, What? What? Alf, who may have been... What? Lying unconscious, seemed to come to and began mumbling.
Breaking my heart, Boobala.
Breaking my heart, Boobala.
Yeah. You sound like you. I could easily hire you to play Jewish Mother if I needed you to.
Yeah. Began mumbling and whimpering and begging. No, please, no. His head moving side to side slightly. He appeared delirious, distressed, and barely alive. The doctor walked back into the hut and stood with his back to the camera beside... Hold on, did this fucking retard forget to put the S in shot twice? Are you fucking kidding me?
How do you accomplish that?
What the fuck? How do you fuck that up? You fucking cocksucker. I'm gonna find out who this fucking author is. I'm gonna fucking rape him. I wanna rape this guy, alright? I'm gonna hit him in the back of the fucking head while he's knocked out.
Wouldn't it be really funny if we found out that Daily Doodler was the one who wrote this and just tried to backdoor his own story into this?
This story's fucking old. It's too late for that.
What do you mean too late for that? Too late for him to be the author?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the story's way older than if he had done it.
When was the story made?
I'm still going through it. I can't check the date right now.
Oh, that's at the end, okay.
But yeah, like, I want to rape this guy. I want to rape this fucking guy. I want to hit him in the back of the head so he's knocked the fuck out and he can't do anything while I'm just there fucking raping him. And then he wakes up and he can't do anything about it and just sees me fucking him.
So the gay side to you, apparently.
No, this is about humiliation. This isn't homosexuality, nor this is humiliation. This is to break a man's spirit to where he has nothing left, and you've
This
just
is the
broken him.
Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption.
You can humiliate a man without raping, without you personally sticking your finger in him.
Yes, that is true. However, I think it's funnier because he'll be terrified for the rest of his life. He'll be sleeping with shoes. He'll be showering constantly. He'll always feel constant.
Wouldn't it be? You know the scene. You read JoJo Part 8, have you not?
Yes, I have.
Soft in the Vitamin C. Remember the scene when Vitamin C is making everybody soft, and what's his face?
Yeah.
It's just staring. It's just laughing while he gets out of the camera and recording. You hire a big black guy named Bubba to do it for you. And then you're just like, JoJo. Vitamin C. It's like the Vitamin C's user. Just in that weird, like, pose where you're just like... Don't call me.
You're gonna give him his filet too.
You're just putting a Domaki Domaki. Tomaki Dama.
Damn. I love this comment from Putix there. You're gonna give him his filet do.
Yes. Great scene in the movie. You'll give him that. Because I love when people are I got into an argument with someone about the entire scene. He's like, his argument basically came down to, I don't like the fact that a character I like got raped.
Well, what do you mean? That should make it better, you know? It means you could jack off to it better.
This will be boss. When he finds the guy. After he hired Bubba. Oh, what a thing of what we when we first set out to deceive. This stream will be going places. If it has not already.
Yeah, we're going places. Yeah. Oh my god, the story goes on so fucking long. How did you get so strong? How did you get so hard? How did you get so long? Yeah, thanks, Trent Reznor. Some great lyrics. Really speaking to the heart.
Was someone sending you lyrics?
No, you know Ruiner by 9 Inch Nails?
Yeah.
No, those are some lyrics in the song. It's funny, because anytime I would hear that song, I always thought of some very specific elements of my life.
Well, you have a more colorful life than the average 9 Inch Nail listener.
Yeah. Unlike most listeners, I actually have a reason to be listening to this album.
It's kind of like rocking the suburbs. How the song was specifically meant to mock the majority of people who listen to that kind of music.
Yeah.
Cause like, oh yeah, you guys live in suburbia. Why are you guys listening to like scream metal?
Yeah, it's almost like these genres are for faggots. Although I am just a little too nostalgic to completely disregard 9 Inch Nails. I still remember when that fucking album came out. God damn.
How old were you then? Cause I was
1994, Nora. That's when the Downward Spiral came out.
Yeah, and I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, you weren't born yet, and I probably was not old enough to be listening to the album, but I still did anyways.
Wait, have you known English your entire life?
What?
Have you known English your entire life?
Okay. I did not. Okay, I knew English. I could understand it, but I could not speak it very well for around. Fucking I don't know. 3 years. Hey, see, I always used to mostly speak in Spanish, but I could speak English, and I did understand it. My problem is that English was very fucking broken.
So you could listen to 9 Inch Nails and actually understand what was being said. Well, even if you understand the word, even if you don't understand the context, because a lot of times, a lot of kids will know, they'll hear the word, they don't understand the context behind things. That's how double entendres work for kids. That's why you can get away with the double entendre, and kids won't get it. Because kids don't understand the metaphor that's being painted with the words. So like you were listening to it, but you didn't understand. You were hearing it, you just weren't listening to it. If you want to word it that way.
Oh yeah, I could definitely relate to some of it. I was a very suicidal child.
Well, a part of you could a part of it transcended the language barrier.
Oh yeah. Life is pain, chat. Always remember that. But first, you need to get some helium before saying it.
Can you do a chipmunk voice?
Let me see. Did my mic pick that up, or
No,
is
it
it
did
being
not.
gay?
It's
God
gay.
fucking damn it.
If you don't go over referencing Boss's last stream.
Yeah, watch my last stream, Cox.
I am slowly working my way through it because it's a long stream, because he just goes on and on and on.
Yeah. It was supposed to end at 2 hours, but no.
Well,
People
I
were like,
remember
"Oh,
I log on to see because like you're still on. I open it up. I hear something about me in the corner. And I'm like, what on earth is going on? Like, is someone writing cuck fan fiction of me?
I'm like, I think it was. I don't even know about anything about that stream. All I know is that I don't want to stream for a while again because of that stream.
You sounded delirious.
Yeah, I was genuinely going fucking crazy during it. Oh, fuck.
Life is pain! I picked it up. I don't know if chat heard it, but who cares? Chat deserves nothing.
Chat, you fucking suck, alright? You're inadequate. You can't satisfy us, chat. Sit back and jack your tiny cocks.
Okay. Tone down, boss. Tone down. We're not trying. You know Tao server. There's a bleed through between Tao and this stream because I only post in Tao server. Meaning that there's a 99% chance that someone here has humiliation fetish, which means someone here just got off because of you, boss. How do you feel that you jerked off a wigger?
All I can say is that if you got off to that, you need to have your skull checked.
We're going back to old-fashioned forensics, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm. You see, there's actually some truth to that. Contrary to popular belief, it's just that people were too scared to actually think about it. There you go. Yeah, the least racist Latino on stream. All right, let's get back to the story.
Susan Lipinski would be happy.
Fuck this though. I'm just gonna switch to another one. I'm tired of reading it. I'll just skip all the way to the end.
Yeah.
The voice of Willie Tanner saying, "Good morning, Alf." Alf screamed a scream of guttural anguish, and the credit sequence rolled. Humorous pictures of Alf drinking from the toilet, trying on glasses, peeking through the blinds, wearing headphones and all that stuff. But wearing the J's too. But instead,
did you missay it or did he missay headphones?
He said headphones.
Yeah, because you said hairphones.
Oh yeah, I'm retarded. Man, I'm not even gonna bother with the rest of this. Fuck it. The Amazing World of Gumball. The Grieving. Oh boy.
Why don't we read a good one? Lauren wanted to read Necrosleep, whatever it's called.
Necrosleep, okay, yeah, sure, why not? That one is actually not half bad. It fits pretty well with the kinds of people that watch these streams.
Yes. Okay, let me look at chat. Is it time to get up and stress? And
chat.
So that one member in chat who got off to Boston Mogason Fedits, go change your pants.
Go change your pants, you
have
fucking
over
freaks.
Tomorrow. You do not want to pull a Chris Chan and walk around on your birthday with spunk on your junk.
Yeah. God, I'm glad I wasn't born a woman. That would have made that gag even fucking worse.
What gag?
The humiliation thing.
Oh yeah. I remember talking about seeing Chris Chan's birthday pictures with semen on his pants.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't eat that. Hey, thanks, Lawrence, for not fucking linking it in the thread. Make things harder for me, huh? Huh?
Yeah.
You like making things harder for me, you little shit? You fucking... God damn, you worthless motherfucker. God, I should have beat your ass with this fucking belt right now.
I see you are channeling Pat's traumas. through Lawrence.
Yeah, I do that a lot. Read
Are you gonna
Silent Hill
start yelling at him in
circumcision. Maybe.
Like,
Oh
you're
no,
always
I
a
wasn't
failure.
doing
You ruined my.
fanfic.
You're always a failure. You ruined my cooch when you came out.
God damn. Schroger, unless you have a link, I'm not reading the circumcision meltdown on the Silent Hill wiki.
First of all, Schroger, one cannot just read the circumcision, one part of the circumcision arc of Silent Hill. It was a saga spanning multiple months.
Yeah. That's a long fucking thing to read on stream. That'd have to be like its own video series between the two of us.
And then it's not. And then it left the Silent Hill fandom because he went on to Everest fandom.
And it went into the SMT ones.
Oh my god! It did not a Beano, not a circumcised. What the god that he merges with wasn't circumcised, but he was because he's part Jewish. Let's pretend that.
Yeah.
What becomes of his? What goes down in his down? What is the status of his cross?
His penis is repaired. He can now be happy, knowing that his foreskin is back.
That's what you said. I think it's just like half. You know those?
See, man.
It's like a ballpoint pen. How the metal goes only halfway up the ballpoint.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
Oh, that's amazing.
So the worst of both worlds.
See,
You still have to pull it back to clean it, but the base part is still dried out.
see, man. Shin Megami Tensei 3 is about the pain and trauma a baby goes through after they're circumcised. Like, come on. You can't tell me Demi-Fiend getting all those tats isn't representative of society raping you and turning you into a whore. Like how women get all tatted up. It's the same thing as getting your foreskin removed, man. Like, goddamn, all the demons.
What they do with that, the reason why they put the foreskin on you, to remove the foreskin, is so that the foreskin is going to protect them from the gushy worm. We saw right after the conception happened, they immediately started putting gushy worms at him.
Oh fuck! I need to stream Nocturne. God damn it!
That's literally a white supremacist interpretation of SMT.
I still need to make the white supremacist angle, fucking Shin Megami Tensei 3 from the white supremacist perspective, and I immediately tag Max Durat at the beginning of it and said, "I'd like to thank this man for inspiring me to make this video. He is a true Aryan, and his viewpoint on alchemy has allowed me to come to this beautiful neo-fascist ideation of this."
Screw the American folklore SMT game. I want my Argofra SMT game where we go down to kill Hitler and take over the throne. Take the throne of the Aryan throne.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
The protagonist is Mexican.
The protagonist is Argentinian.
He wants the white supremacist throne. Oh my god, you can fight Ku Klux Klan members, skinheads, British people. They're all fighting for the throne of Hitler. Oh, while you're fighting the Jewish space, instead of fighting Pluto, you fight the Jewish space laser.
The fucking demons toss pagers at you that explode on contact.
Oh my god, you get to fight the corpse of Prince Philip.
Oh, that would be great.
Atlas, let us write an SMT game. We will sell billions.
Yes, fucking Atlas, hire the both of us. Persona may never be the same again. It might be really fucked up and actually be more worthy of the 17+ rating in the West. But come on, it'll be revitalizing.
Give us each one spin-off. Give us the same amount of budget you gave the Devil Survivor game, and we will make a game that will fully appeal to redneck Americans and all of Latin America.
Yeah. Not only you will get new buyer bases in Latin America. Just do it, alright? Do it, you fucking pussies. Let us on, alright? We want on. We want a piece of the pie.
Yes, the pie. The beautiful pie.
Yeah, the nice old pie flavored like rice because these fuckers can't eat anything else.
It's funny that you brought up pie because I told you a story called The Pie.
Yeah.
But no, give me my Agartha simulator. I want to go to Agartha.
Yeah, that'd be hot. Epic. Be tasty.
Okay, just while you're down, while you're in Agartha, one of the characters, it's never directly stated, but one of the other devil summoners is clearly based off of Wendigoon, and he's hunting for the giant.
Oh, that'd be great. I wonder if you could get him to cameo for that.
That'd be really funny. Oh god, you could do like a group of people who are like tunnel people. You don't explicitly state what they are, but you have Seth Tenzing play one of them, the leader.
Hey, Nora, I got an image for you in the sidebar. Well, fucking uploads.
Why in front of a door? The first thing that stuck out to me was why in front of a door, General.
Put it on stream. Put it on the fucking screen right now. They must see this.
I think we're just talking to the void. The last thing was posted a few minutes ago. I think we scared him away with the base SMT.
Well, we do have. I don't think Atlas would be able to afford the Goku cameo if you're trying to appeal to the Latinos. That is true.
I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing. Like, oh, the Goku, but the Latinos, they want the Goku. They gotta get the Goku. But that is the sacrifice we were willing to make. Would it simply whore out a persona to pachinko machines that'll get us enough money to buy a cameo from Goku?
Yeah. For 10 years straight, we're having people crying because the games are nothing but pachinko. And then finally we'll come back after a 10-year hiatus.
I get my middle American, my cross-country American SMT spin-off where they deal with American folklore, like skinwalkers that smell like piss and rust, and Slender Man, and Mothman.
What is that image? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. See, we are like Alexander Hordakovsky. We need to psychologically damage you before we tell you a story.
Yeah. Oh no, Cupcakes! You want us to read that? God damn it, please.
Okay, let's start Necrosleep.
I can't find Necrosleep.
Wait, 1 second, it's on. I found it earlier. Let me find it. Because remember, the entire point of Necrosleep is the fact that the website got taken down, so you need to read the wiki version of it. Because that's the entire basis of the story.
Yeah.
If you're curious about that image, chat, you can thank Tariq Nasheed for it. He was so gracious to cameo in it and be the man being sat on.
Okay, here it is. It's on the wiki. It's all laid out. It's a pretty long one, so warning. Oh, that's a beautiful image. Oh!
Yeah.
Hey,
it fits
Guardian.
this perfectly.
Hey, yo.
You're allowed to speak. Blaze, you're on thin ice.
No. It's
No,
just that I'm focused
Blaze,
on playing, that's all.
Just don't talk about Gooner shit, and you can talk.
Yeah, but we don't need to hear about your vaginas.
Alright, but before I move on to stories, when I do the white supremacist view of Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, I'm gonna immediately drag as many people as possible right at the beginning to see how many people fall for it and start harassing them. I'm gonna fucking say Max Durant inspired the video's
Simple Dad. Make sure to do Simple Dad. He's a black guy, so it'll be funny. Simply Dad.
Yeah, Simply Dad. Simply Dad for providing his own input.
He was the one who went through and actually properly translated the lyrics to Force Battle. That guy too.
Yeah. Also,
he was so good at translating that Fiver, we'll thank Fiver. He's from New Orleans. People will assume he's racist.
Yeah. I'm just gonna thank every single SMT tuber, and all the people that say Neldo's trans too. I say, yeah, they're actually Nazis in secret, and they helped out with this video. There's actually a secret National Socialist Union and the Mega 10 fan base. I think y'all should probably do something about that. But if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be making this video. So shout out to all these people.
No. Definitely also, definitely offer. This is what I got out of their content. If you look at their work from a postmodern lens, this is the interpretation you come with. I believe it's the following one.
I forget end off the segment with Sieg Heil. Oh Christ! That thumbnail I made. Just imagine that thumbnail, but with fucking "You are not immune to Aryan propaganda" and big bold text. God, I hate it.
No, you will make Aryan propaganda. Big bold text.
Alright. Cold case file. Necrosleep.net. 4/18/2023. What the fuck? Never mind. The following account is the only surviving evidence supporting the existence of Necro.
Was that when you started dating Carol in real life? After. You had a violent reaction to the date being said.
Something else happened to me on that date. Yeah, I'm not going to say what it is on stream. Does Pixie get the armband? Maybe.
Who are the communists in this interpretation of SMT? Persona Forecast. The friends.
The Yeah.
No, Persona 5. They want to see the means of dreams. Of desires.
Okay. The communists are the chaos. This is fucking
That's
anybody who represents
law versus chaos. It's the political alignment.
I just say, listen, chuds. What you don't understand is that SMT's alignment system actually refers
been political.
Yes, it's always been political
philosophy.
Yes. See, what you don't understand is that SMT has always been about the disgusting, boil-ridden, hidden Zionism under capitalism, and why it should be extinguished, and National Socialism is the only way for society.
Oh my goodness! If you pick the socialist route, you get this deal from stores. But if you lose to a zombie cop, he'll put his knee on your neck.
Just fucking have a brief fucking shot of like, oh, I can't breathe.
Yeah, screw bind and screw bind as a status ailment. I can't breathe will be the new status. Lack of oxygen will be the new status ailment, or fent overdosed.
Please, sir, I need fent. I'm going to withdraw.
I'm withdrawing.
The fucking video of the parrot having a seizure and then putting the Fent voice lines over it was funny as fuck. Oh, God. I don't know what the fuck happened.
We do get a little quirky.
Yeah. You see, this is J.K. Simmons here to discuss why National Socialism is the superior choice as opposed to capitalism, or the quote-unquote free market, as the Jews tell you. The boil-ridden cockroach-infested...
If it was really the free market, then why don't I have free pictures of Spider-Man?
Yeah. If it was really the free market, then where are my free pictures of Spider-Man?
News. Tasteful news.
Fuck, you know what, I'll just have one part of it where after you beat one of the super bosses, it just segues into the fucking War Costco family thing, but replaced, edited, to where it's like, we're an Atlas family, of course we deny pedophile statistics.
Okay, if you're doing a SMT, if you're doing an alignment chart, then if you did libertarian left, it would just be buck breaking. Fuck hunting, Miles Morales and fuck hunting.
God, this stream is fucking great. Just already brainstorming twisted shit.
We had the different facts of the I did nothing facts and the artist object. You have an artist group. There's so many possibilities are endless with different little insights. It would be a turf war. It would be like so you know how like SMT5 was supposed to be like the throne of God was available. It would be like that, but it's the throne of like I said, it's the throne of Hitler, who will fight the three Orients.
Demi-Fiend's quest to stop being Japanese and become white.
But no, you would fight certain people. You would fight historical figures, ever people trying to fight the throne, like Albert Einstein and Tesla.
That would be fun.
They're all after the throne.
Oh fuck!
Each alignment would have their own. Each alignment would have their own, like basically patriarch. That they worship. So, like, obviously, one of them would be Saint Floyd.
I think this image fits the stream perfectly.
One second. The sock Naruto fits it well, but let's get to Necro Sleep. Let me. I can't escape. I'm escaping.
Cold case file, necrosleep.net, 4/18/2023. The following account is the only surviving evidence supporting the existence of necrosleep.net. The blog data was downloaded by a concerned reader just before it vanished from the internet in 2014. The data was not recovered until 9 years had passed. These are the final days of Reed Murdoch. Oh my god! It's Daredevil! Oh, ah!
I'm glad you're happy.
Yeah. I wish Daredevil was good again. Well, okay, well, to be fair, he isn't being written by fucking Mark Waid, so yeah.
I heard it might be pretty good. Like I said, it's really hard to tell what's going on right now because, like, I know some people like Absolute Batman. I know it's where Zach likes Absolute Batman. Some people hate Absolute Batman, but some of the reasons they're giving is just like, oh, it's bad. You know, it's woke because they didn't change Barbara back to being white. I'm like, I agree with Zach. Once the character's race changed, once the character gets race changed once, they're always race changed. So the constant complaint of, so it's not like they turned Barbara black. They race swapped Barbara. It's just that they're continuing to do what DC dictates. Well, you can say it's cowardice on them, yes, but they're not not every single one is redoing it from the beginning. It's not like she magically turns white after the story's over. In the ideal minds of Marvel, she always will be. It takes someone's a brave soul to turn her back to being white.
SMT 1488 Zerd, the Bleaching. Oh man, that's a title. You know, I always thought it was kind of weird in Persona 5 when Joker and Ryuji covered themselves in yellow paint and then they beat Kamoshida to death. I always thought that was a really weird scene. What do they mean by this?
It was always weird when they kept on talking about the menace from within, and they started. And I'm like, what on earth are they talking about? They're Japanese.
Yeah, it's like what? Fucking God! If I was in charge of those games, fucking P5 would just turn into All-Star Batman and Robin halfway through.
Oh god, Joker's just yelling at the Get Smoke kid. He's like, I'm the wait, are you retarded? I'm the damn Joker. Now eat these rats.
Oh, that'd be fucking amazing. And then I could have it fused with the Killing Joke, and fucking Futaba gets raped. Akechi breaks into the fucking Sojo's house and rapes her.
It's really funny because again, I believe the fan theory is I always pretend the fan theory is real that they're siblings. So that makes it even worse.
Yeah, that's well, no,
I go back and forth between thinking it's true or not because I was in the shower once and thinking like, you know, if I guess they really wanted to ruin Joker, he'd just sleep with Futaba, being the fact that especially if you friend zone Futaba. And I thought, wait a second, what are they and then I thought from some pause, wait a second, what if that fan theory is true? What if they are related? And I go, they are related, would they know?
Yeah, him and Electra having the same sharing a name, that is a little there's a lot of things wrong with New Daredevil, but at least it's not Mark Waid Daredevil anymore. That's all I say.
I don't know enough about Mark Waid's writing to completely judge him. I just know I don't like Warren Ellis is written. When Warren Ellis writes dialogue, it always gets really annoying.
Oh yeah.
Go over some really
The
good
problem with
dialogue,
Mark,
and then you'll have some really bad one right back to back. It'll be so surreal.
yeah. The problem with Mark Waid is that his Daredevil run was like of a Tumblr I did Daredevil. It took place in San Francisco. The colors were fucking bright and pastel, and the outlines were overly smudged and soft looking. It was way too fucking meta, and it had that irony poison bullshit. And overall, it just was a pretty terrible take on Daredevil.
Well, so the reason why they do, for one, fun
It's like,
fact,
I could
a lot of these leftists who are like making these comics don't understand sequential art, and either they don't like it or they don't understand how to do it, which is just so funny. And also the reason why they do the pastel colors, they do the colors of sunset / sunrise because those are heightened emotions. When we see our emotions weaver or relieve that it's sunrise, or we're in a state of relief / panic when it's sunset, our bodies naturally will get heightened. So they use these colors to try to trick your brain to think you're seeing something more than you are. And for a lot of these people, though, the simple folk, it works on them. They see it and like, oh, it's that heightened emotion. But then people who are like us, who are more cynical, and there are a lot of cynical people online, they're like, no. I'm not even cynical, it's just your average person. When everything is heightened emotion, nothing is a heightened emotion. Everything becomes your new baseline.
Nora, I got a fun little video you can play on stream.
Oh, what? What
It's in the sidebar.
What? Let me a second. Let me. What's the word?
Vet.
Yeah, let me vet to make sure it's not this some. Makes it like. I know. Making sure it's not like some hoopy propaganda video. Like, what if I'm secretly talking to Sam Piker and I. Like, what if the faggot has body swapped you?
Please, I never let him take my body. See, he'd take 1 foot into my body, then his soul would immediately die.
But my body.
This is like peak brain rot. Not brain rot, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And just watching it and just looking at this video and like, this is like what people put on like, I hate modern YouTube, and I'm like, I'm on YouTube Source, and I play way too much time on YouTube Source, and that's on me. That's 100% on me. But I'm like, I don't need 1,500 things distracting me. I just want to watch a video. Like, I want to watch a video of someone carving wood. I don't need a bunch of people, I don't need like Maze Runner or whatever it's called, in the background. But this is like something that they would put. And again, I know it's slightly hypocritical coming from the guy who put 1,001 GIFs in his videos when we're going into talking segments. I do it not because I'm a low attention span. I do it because it's funny, and I want to see how far I can push my editing software. I read people talking about Batman recently, but they're talking about Batman, and he specifically mentioned, all versions of Batman are, besides Tom King's run. He immediately stopped himself and had to bring up Tom King. Since in like to write everything, it's stuck in mommy. I need my mommy every single time. Wait, isn't Cupcake? Hey, Blaze, isn't Cupcake is the one that the Pinkie Pie one where she killed people and turned them into cupcakes?
Yes.
Yeah, why read that? Lauren's read that one on stream.
Oh. It's the only one I could come up with.
Let's get back to Necroscape because it's getting late, and we have spent time doing everything else but read fanfictions.
Yeah, it doesn't help that they're all really
been
fucking
theory
long.
crafting the best Persona game ever. Oh, that's the thing. It starts out my Persona game made with American folklore, but then we keep getting stories about Agartha and American internet, but we keep getting stories about Agartha, which then forces them to go to Agartha and fight Hitler. It'll be like the twist in Persona 4 where they find out that there's Tokyo underneath.
Yeah.
It'll be like that, but they find out Agartha exists. Like, Agartha is real and in my ass.
Blog author Reed Murdoch, October 16th, 2014. Hey guys, so I've decided to start a blog about my new life. Most of you reading this are probably my friends and acquaintances, but for the rest of you, I'll expose a little bit about myself. My name's Reed. I just moved out of my stupid parents' basement, thank God, and now I'm pursuing my own life where no one can push me around anymore. Technically, I'm the one who ditched the place, but they all kicked me out beforehand. Nobody gives a damn about a crackhead like me. Goddamn. Not even my parents.
Boston, and not playing, I promise you.
I'm fucking mad. I guess you could say I'm mad at the internet.
Okay,
anyways,
mad at the internet. I catch Maddie live for once. I pay the fee, and just to have it that he can't access videos because everything's blocking his VPN for that day. Because I'm a sale. I would promote my own video. Yes, I was. I'll admit it. But I pay. At least it was on topic, and I paid the $10. Good night, Mabel.
Night. Have nice dreams too.
The video is doing good. Like I said, I'm not gonna sneeze at the video. It's currently at 320 views, which isn't nothing to sneeze at. It's a good amount of views. But I was like, I was gonna make a farm at funny reaction out of Jock by forcing him to watch reverse 1999 footage. Like, it's not anime, it's made by the Chinks. Also, it's the freaking outro music.
China May.
Oh boy.
I recreated. I needed to make some. I need to make. There's a scene in the video, the actual original video from Earth 1999, when it zooms into a brooch that was given to the girl. So I had to replace it with I had to come up with a pin, like a fake pin. But I said like guess Ricada, so I just built one. Well, I didn't build one. That sounds weird. I made one in GIMP using his old logo.
And I'm trying to read this story, but my mind's telling me no, but my body's saying yes. It's like I don't want to hurt nobody, but that's just something I gotta say.
Fine, I'll put it on now versus later.
I'm joking. I was trying to segue into something else. God damn it.
1 second.
I love just saying a fucking dumb sentence and it immediately turns halfway into like song lyrics. Like when I was playing a game earlier today, I was fucking multiplayer match, fucking pawning a bunch of people, and I was like, yeah, you know what? You see that girl with that diamond ring? She can do the mess around. So how about you mess around, you fuckers?
There's sunscreen. Are you happy, boss?
What?
I said she's on screen.
It's not showing on the. Oh. Well, that's nice.
There. Where can I put her? It is truly a stream.
Yeah.
There we go. Now she's dancing to the cave story music.
Fucking R. Kelly.
Was that an R. Kelly song?
Yeah, Bump and Grind.
I never knew that. I never listened to R. Kelly, so I would have never known that. And I don't listen to that.
Yeah, it's probably some.
I don't listen to that much R&B.
It's probably for the best because the song is pretty much just a confession.
What wasn't a confession? Like Passport is all about him trafficking girls. Is it not?
It's a confession to him fucking underage girls.
Well, the thing is, but isn't Passport also a confession?
Yeah, like a lot of his songs are just subtle confessions about the shit he does.
The Boondocks when the guy's like, "Yeah, I shot the guy and hit him over the head with the Hennessy," and the cops come and take him away. Isn't that funny? Like, remember, P. Diddy filmed and talked about how he had custody over Beaver for 48 hours on his island, and he was going to do whatever. He was going to make him live every 15-year-old boy's fantasy.
Oh my god!
Like in hindsight, poor Beaver.
Yeah.
And like, it wasn't hidden. video was open
it
about
was
it.
pretty open.
Like,
Yeah, it's an open
the
secret.
quote-unquote good faith interpretation would be like, oh, they're gonna have, you know, video games, all that kind of stuff, ice, like, junk food. I'm like, okay, but, like, why an island without his parents for 48 hours?
It's a little concerning,
then,
Diddy.
of course,
What's
when he got
going
the-
on, Sean?
Then, of course, when he got the reward, that one lady was basically molesting him on stage, but none of us cared because it was
Everybody
Bieber.
just
We all-
hated him back
Yeah, it was like, yeah, it's Justin Bieber. We all hate him. And we tricked a bunch of girls to go ball for him because we hated him so much and we wanted his fans to suffer.
I apologize for this next part, Nora.
Okay.
But this stream, I just did do one last thing for this stream for it to be truly horrifying.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. Look at this cock.
That's the song.
Oh, what?
A part of me died.
That guy must
Came out of
be a good
nowhere.
chicken breeder.
I was like,
I plan on becoming the greatest chicken breeder known to man.
I was like, I hear that and it's like, my stream's gonna get blocked. My stream's gonna get nuked. She's gonna come back to the grave and personally strike this stream. You're gonna wake, calm down. You're gonna wake Carol up if you keep laughing like
Yeah,
that.
right, boss.
I'm just having too much of a good time with this, you know, it's funny.
Okay, yes,
I
sure,
apologize.
Right, I heal.
I'm over here stroking my dick over here, yeah, I'm over here just stroking my dick over here, yeah. Alright, Sugar. I think you might have been the one who liked the humiliation part earlier.
Oh god, he was. He likes to pretend to be a Mexican. We always make fun of Mexicans here.
Yeah. Nobody likes them wetbacks. We need a guy like Cesare Chavez again who could just beat the fuck out of them on the border. But you know, Chet, you know what else? You know, I guess you could say they sure are gonna get smashed, just like those beans they love.
Oh god, what is that noise?
Yeah, be careful, boss. You're an autistic person in chat. Loud noise scare.
For fuck's sake, I forgot. God damn it, Flames.
Hey, Flame.
Should we watch? The Cast of Predator back in VCs now and then?
Yeah, there's some
Yeah.
funny shit there.
I don't know why I thought Cast of Predator when I heard that audio clip, but I did. I still can't believe it got canceled just because some bitch was mad that her brother, her pedophile brother, shot himself.
Yeah, it's like, lady, you had the worst fucking priorities there, goddamn.
Like, it's like when that judge was like, I feel so sorry for you, the murderer's, family, that your murderer's son's face had to be plastered in the news. That has happened recently.
Yeah. You know, this is exactly how this stream feels, Nora.
Why do you have this? Why do you have a soundboard of gay porn?
Okay, so this is a funny story. This goes way back to something awful. So, yeah, no surprise, something gay and something awful go hand in hand.
Of course.
So, there was this one guy, me and two other buddies like to fuck with. We would specifically go onto his email and send him and spam him like links to shock sites, stuff like Rotten.com, you know, Bonsai Kitten, Two Girls, One Cup,
Live
shit
links.
like that. I don't know. Fucking whatever.
Well,
But,
What Rotten was before
You know.
Live Leak, first of all, but also wasn't Rotten worse than Live Leak?
it depended on what it was. A lot of times Rotten was just funny shit. Like the image of the Coke bottle shoved up a guy's ass, or the Pillsbury Doughboy being burned alive in an oven.
Oh.
And,
I didn't know the Pillsbury Doughboy would do it.
yeah!
Did you read through the Johnny Test fanfic?
We're not reading Johnny Tats. We're read out.
No.
We're
St.
gonna
John.
put necro sleep. That's what we're gonna do.
It was just there to be cursed as a last resort. If you ever
Look, we're gonna read bad
need to
Pokemon. We're gonna
gain
read bad
extra
Pokemon
attention.
fanfiction before we read Johnny Test.
Wait,
The only way you have a good Johnny Test fanfiction if you did a joke fanfiction where Johnny's sisters are secretly Devila and Popola from near Replicant and they're trapped inside a terrible kids cartoon.
that would be fun. I can be Kasumi
Yeah.
and I can be Kasumi and Sumeri. They just ended up here and they don't know what to do.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, when someone's pointed at Devil and Popola look like the Tet sisters, it's like, oh god, no. Please don't do this to me.
Stop, please. Please, don't do it, sir. Don't rape my image of disgrace. No. No.
Oh,
Okay, now you're just the girl from a scary movie where she masturbates with the cross.
But back to the story. Fucking, we decided to fuck with this guy because we'd come to the conclusion that he was gay because of the way he would type and his sense of humor. So what we did is we spammed him.
No, we're going back to that. Just we have
Are we the
set up flame. You're ruining my joke. Just we have flame, you stupid bitch. You from a pissing off. No, just we have we have statistically analyzed the typing, and this is the typing of a queer fag. We have stolen the phones of every single member of Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. You will now notice that these texts are indistinguishable from this guy on Something Awful.
It's kind of something like that, funnily enough. We went onto like a sex forum, one for like meeting up and fucking. And we went into the gay section, and this dude typed exactly the same fucking way. So we deducted all this shit. We were some smart boys. So we sent him a bunch of links filled with fucking malware to gay porn sites. And one of them was a download on fucking Kazaa. The torrent.
It's kind of like when they released a bug in Arkham City where Batman couldn't glide. So when people were reporting the bug, they're like outing themselves as someone who was pirating the game. So you just simply he just would download those links. So then when if he mentioned he had malware on his laptop, that confirmed that he clicked the links. Like,
yeah,
I don't know why I have malware. I don't know why I have this worm that says like the Apple worm on my computer. What happened? Like, well, that Apple worm only happens if you click big booty male Latino.
Yeah. And so he torrented the link, and the torrent contained fucking footage of like somebody making food, and it was this exact audio we made in the background. It was a young me and one of my buddies on there making these noises.
Oh, fuck yeah. Look at this. Yeah, I know you love.
Are you ever worried that someone's gonna send that to Carol and be like, what's your husband doing behind the scenes when you don't know? Because he's going to get an artistic rage. Because he's not going to know that's an old audio thing from Something Awful. He's going to beat your ass. So like, I didn't marry no queer.
If that happens, it would be funny as fuck. But yeah, well, I'm the one saying being the dominant one in that audio, and the buddy is making the noises, the gagging and slurping noises. Yeah, horrifying.
You create fake gay erotica just to own and to send somebody. That is some CIA level of dedication.
Yeah, and we did it. We plastered it on another forum.
If you look at
where
the screen,
we would log.
If you look at the screen, I guess it's you and your friend planning this, and Naoto is me hearing this.
Hey, got Dio filming it. I was not expecting so much homoeroticism this year. I'm sorry, man. The internet is really gay when you think.
We're talking about creepypastas. Creepypastas are pretty gay.
Yeah, and so once we entrapped him and revealed that he was gay, we went on another forum we were freaking where we would log people on the internet we would fuck with. because it was like a bit of a trolling group, a little, and we plastered it all over the front page. Insert user here as a massive faggot. We have the evidence right here, and it was a zip file of everything. Oh god, I missed those days.
Like I heard of zip bombs, but you did a gay zip bomb.
I got like a trend.
Even a zipper hit bomb.
You sort of work for the IRS. And I'm the IRS. No, God, no, don't work for the IRS. Oh God, if you work for the IRS, you would have murdered somebody by now.
Yeah.
But no,
you would probably have murdered 752 people by now.
You are CIA pilled.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, so you know, you're like, oh, you
How
don't know,
do you know you are
you're like,
secretly
wait, we need to get rid of these. You're like, we need to get rid of this, Hezbollah group. Okay, statistically speaking, one of them is definitely gay and or a pedophile. Let's just seduce him with, find a twink, American twink, that's legal, and get him out, get him seduced. Once that's all done, just expose his out to the rest of Hezbollah. They'll do the studying themselves.
Oh fuck, man, God, I miss the old internet. So gay now.
You just start going off course and doing stuff that's a mess with every country just because you can. You were the one who sent the Tifa sex tape to the Italian Senate. To disturb your politics.
The one thing we must do is create the anti-Tumblr.
Anti-Tumblr.
That sounds really gay. That sounds
It's like Tumblr's already. It's already gay. You can't make it any less gay. As it is.
By anti, I mean the opposite of
You can
gay.
never make the anti-Tumblr because Tumblr is the entire way. Tumblr was entirely structured around the reblock system, and the reblock system is built around Tumblr's ideals and mindset. It would be impossible to create the anti-Tumblr because you would need a copy. Tumblr was specifically built. The form follows function. The function follows form. So because of, the form follows function. I had it right the first time. The form follows the function, and the function of the website dictated the form. You'll never have another Tumblr, the right-wing version of Tumblr, because the right-wing people would never use that kind of form.
So it would have to be the opposite form of Tumblr.
I'm saying you never make it because, like I said, the entire point of this, the thing that made the site flourish was the reblock system. It's a very unique system that can only exist in a world where truth doesn't matter.
Truth. It's not. I forgot the fucking lyrics to Shadow World. God damn it.
It's built around. Tumblr is built around what can spread gossip and subjective opinions.
Man, I was gonna fucking segue to P4G's opening. I was like, I don't remember the lyrics to that. God damn it.
I love the meme. If I'm dead, play X song. If I don't sing along, you know I've truly passed. So like, one of you guys, statistically speaking, one of you guys, that song is buck breaking. Not buck breaking. What's it called? Ram Rants.
Oh God.
And the weird homosexual incest stuff.
You don't add to the, I'm sorry, Foam, you don't add to the joke just by saying the joke again, or saying a tidbit of the joke.
Yeah, they don't really work like that, boy.
Like, I get it, like, you want to test this stuff out when we're not streaming.
Like I said, but just write down all your shit and proofread it before saying it.
Unironically, it comes out better. When you do that, it comes out better.
You are the only person on Earth that has to proofread
the
this fucking language.
It's
I will write everything. I will write it all on the back of my hand.
Well, it's clearly not working. But no, like that, you remind me of my autistic coworker when he said meds aren't working.
Yeah.
I've never been medicated.
No wonder that explains so many things.
Yeah.
Okay, again, I panic. So let's get back to reading the Necro Sleep. I know Lawrence is probably screaming if he watches this VOD.
Yeah.
He'll probably kick me because we didn't read it all in one go.
Yeah, but I have one last thing to say to you, chat.
I actually have an audio file. Sorry, that reminded me of when my attack screamed. I actually have that audio file on my laptop.
That's fun. That's real fun.
I used it in
thought
one
you
of,
said.
I used it in one of my videos.
I thought you.
You thought to making
Nora, for a
noise, I
second,
will
I
block
thought you
you.
said audiophile in this kind of person who's obsessed with hi-fi audio stuff and such.
Okay. Man, this nigga really thought we were gonna actually respond to
Guy,
his
kind of guy who spends $10,000 on a pair of headphones.
Yeah, no, I'm not retarded. Let me back. Okay, now, children, the adults are talking. We're now getting back to reading
Yes.
after sleep.
Let the adults talk, you little niggers.
And if I hear one more word from Guard again, I will hit him.
That's Daddy.
No, you do not fucking say that, Flame.
It's totally your PTSD attack. No, give me that, Flame. You one funny laugh out of me tonight. You got one. You get one.
Yeah, go ahead, Daddy.
No, don't put your luck.
Don't
Don't put your luck. You know, you just mute him. You boss can mute him just for temporarily.
Okay, we're just gonna meet you for a brief period of time.
You got one, Flame, but you Icarus flew to the sun. You achieved greatness, but you couldn't hold back.
Anyways, I'm doing my own thing now. I had to give up a few luxuries. My mom's hellacious cooking, not worthy of being called a luxury. I'd much rather live off discount ramen noodles anyways. Sometimes I don't even have corn on the side when I'm feeling extra fancy.
Is it how your friend typed?
Speaking of... What?
Is it how the guy typed?
Yeah, imagine this, but even more sassy.
Speaking of fancy, I'll admit my apartment is anything but. It's the cheapest one I could find. In fact, I find the saying, you get what you pay for, to be especially true when I'm trying to sleep in the lulling sound of what I can only guess is some old lady getting mugged in the dark alleyway next door. My ghetto sanctuary consists of one living room, a kitchenette, a bathroom, and a closet. The walls are practically made of cardboard, and the carpet is stained with God knows what, but it's good enough for me. Living with me is my poor excuse for a cat named Twig. She's one of those weird hairless breeds, and in turn, a real conversation piece. I'm often asked why the cat's turned inside out, or if she was the victim of some perverse taxidermy project gone wrong. As shoddy as my life seems, living on the cheap has its benefits. My cost of living is next to nothing, so I can make enough money to survive by doing odd jobs on the internet without ever leaving the house. I spend half of the month
when I go to my swimming clubs.
Writing bogus reviews for products I've never used and filling out surveys on political issues I know nothing about.
Oh god!
Like,
oh
my god!
Now I'm trying to pick. Oh god! Now I'm trying to pick someone like Jessica and Eve.
Yeah.
Because all he does is write like sex reviews for like sex toys.
Yeah.
And then spend the other half surfing the web and watching pirated reruns of the X-Files. I don't even have to pay for internet service thanks to my neighbor's complete failure to secure their Wi-Fi hotspot. I bet their data averages are through the roof now. Oh well, not my problem. I'll be updating this blog every day or two if I'm up to anything interesting. Thanks for reading this boring crap. Hopefully my life gets a little more exciting in the days to come. See you!
Read. October 18th, 2014.
I've decided to do something unusual. It's 3 a.m. and it's time for me to get my asshole spread open, but Tyrone won't respond to my messages, and I intend to stay up all night. Caffeinated beverages at my side. Why am I doing this, you ask? Because I'm permanently switching to a nocturnal sleep schedule. In other words, I'll be sleeping during the day instead of the night. I have a number of good reasons for doing this. One, there's less people out at night, so leaving the building won't be such a dreaded thing. I won't have to worry about those dirty niggers getting in my way if seeing those pretty white boys at the street. Two, sunlight gives you cancer, right? Three,
I switched it from Jessica and Eve to that one guy, the one black gay guy who wanted white boys to fart on him.
Yeah.
You sound like you're sounding like him with this voice.
You know what? That's fair.
3. Screw social norms. 4. The internet speeds have increased substantially after midnight. 5. It's a free country. I don't need reasons. Like, just how I don't need reasons to not touch little boys. Also, I ran into this cool
you came into a
forum.
horrible. I didn't cause of trash. You're used to this, but you miss so much horror. I just wonder what poor soul just randomly came in here and just saw all of this. By the time we're done with the gif, there will be no more screen of the gameplay.
Yeah.
Also, I ran into this cool forum called Nocturnal Underground. Naturally, it's full of sun-loathing recluses and cynical misanthropes like me. How perfect. I registered right away and found the forum dwellers to be very welcoming. It's not the most famous of internet destinations, more of a tight-knit hole in the wall for a very obscure subculture. We all seem to share a general appreciation for societal disconnect, which is cool, because I really thought I was the only whack job who can't stand dealing with normal people. After all, it's these normal people who are telling me I don't have the right to smoke whatever substances I damn well please.
He bought the normal people scare me, sir, from Hot Topic.
Oh yeah, you fucking know he did. This fucking fag did it.
Oh god, Kazu Trans, like, that voice scares me. It's like a sleep paralysis demon would sound like. Congratulations, boss.
Oh god. I could have been a voice actor. It could be much worse if my voice was so shit.
It's pretty good. It's better than mine.
Yeah.
I'll let you know how this whole nocturnal thing works for me. Peace out!
Read. October 21st, 2014.
I'm adjusting very well to my new lifestyle. I can already tell this is the way I should have been living all along. The internet is a far more interesting place during the night. Everything has been fairly normal lately, except there's one thing.
Everybody's no longer icky little jobs with me thinking they can go cruising with me in the woods.
Everything has been fairly normal lately, except for one thing. Yesterday night, I received a mysterious private message on Nocturnal Underground. Here it is, copied and pasted for your reading pleasure.
Hey, yo, white boy. My name's Tariq Nasheed, and I heard you mean a big nigga dick in your ass. Now listen, I know you don't know me, but I'm a real nigga on the black scene, so I'm just saying, why don't you hit me up, little nigga, and I can show you why you shouldn't be fucking with them white boys, you gay ass nigga.
Tree cord.
Yeah. You want to be part of my new documentary, Buck Breaking?
Do you want to know why your ass always is around white people? His words. Literally his words.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, come on. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, Christ. To read Man 07 from Revelation 666. Oh, edgy. Subject, necrosleep.net.
What is it?
Congratulations. Oh, God. Is that Sticks? Alright. Congratulations, Readman07. You've been invited to an invitation-only website that will change your life forever. Discover what society doesn't want you to know at necrosleep.net. Use your exclusive invitation code to enter DCLXVI. Oh, ooh. Find out what you've been missing your entire life. necrosleep.net. Sounds like a total scam, but it piqued my interest. I couldn't resist going to the site just to see what the hell it was. So I went there and arrived at a completely empty black page. I noticed the text cursor blinking in the center, indicating that I could type. I presumed this was where I was supposed to put in the invitation code, and I presumed correctly because I'm such a smarty. When the homepage loaded, I immediately noticed that all of the text was in Russian besides the title header, which simply said necrosleep.net in English. My web browser automatically detected that the site was Russian and offered to translate it for me. So, of course, I clicked it yes.
This is like that person in the Apple, that one Apple DI hire, who did the water printing on her MacBook. Well, it was fully, on.
Yeah.
So instead of taking the top screen off, water painted or water printed, she just dumped the entire thing in there.
What?
You sound like an adult. You sound like a scene in a horror film where like they hear a baby cry, they go upstairs and it's like an adult or some kind of monster making the cry. What did you do? Did you hit yourself?
Nah, my bottle of water fell over.
I perked by you were laughing so hard that you fell backwards.
No, I'm not Lawrence. That can't happen to me.
Lauren fell backwards recently?
Yeah, when Demo jump scared him when he was playing Gmod and he fucking flew out of his chair.
But I meant to miss that. That sounds hilarious.
You didn't watch his video? The Gmod horror map video he did?
I don't remember. Is it a new video?
Well, rewatch. It's not a new video, but still, it's something funny.
I probably forgot. I forget a lot of things lately.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Now, this site was clearly on the shady side. Whoever made it was certainly not well versed in web design, as it had more in common with a notepad document than a good web page. The background was black.
Squarespace. I know what I'm doing because I'm smart.
Yeah.
When it's a good
The
guy,
white-
I would guess boy.
Text was written in the also generic Courier font, and under the title header was a row of red hyperlinks labeled as follows: main, purchase, secret, credit. Here's the
Warrior.
excerpt from the main page.
Hello there, user. Would you like to get an extra part in my new documentary called Bug Breaking?
Oh god, it's an analog horror film with Tremendous.
God, that'd be great.
Oh god, if I was good at editing, I would do that. Analog make about bringing an analog horror film. I could try.
God, you should. You might learn how to do some funny new editing techniques.
Is it that, like,
Oh god,
like,
the voice is still going. I just got
we start playing Pledge of Allegiance. Like the Pledge of Allegiance is slowed and reverbed over like slowed down footage from butt breaking. Like, you know, we see like zoom into like corrupted versions of like the art that they use throughout the film, and it's like us going again. I'm like, you know, like I pledge allegiance to the, and then like cut out where a flag happens. Leave it been glitched out, and then while that's glitching out, you'd have a glitched screen. That one guy twerking, glitching on screen. It's such a lot.
And you have
No,
this.
and you say the
You
word
have this
society.
distorted. You have this distorted plane in the background.
Fuck yeah.
You just have that distorted
Hey,
plane in the
but
background
what-
too.
No, people would not. People would like, wait, is that actually in the actual movie? Because they wouldn't know. They wouldn't watch it.
Oh god, the voice is still going. I just got back making myself a grilled cheese. Sorry, Kaz. But once I get in character, I get in character. Welcome to necrosleep.net, comrade. This website is invitation only. Selected visitors have exclusive access to a special product that will change your life forever. Necrosleep is... For fuck's sake. Necrosleep is a product that safely negates the biological necessity of sleep, thanks to a miraculous secret formula. With one pill a day, you will never feel the need to sleep again.
Which is funny because
Try
the
it for
premise,
your...
a low-key part of the premise is like a lost episode laid from the perspective of one of the victims. Until we came along and ruined it.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine
Try
we
it.
focus fully on the one guy who used that one pill to make his brain run faster. Like, we never left his side for the entire episode.
Just have Igus cheerfully dancing at the counter of a fucking Dollar General hearing this bullshit.
Yes, I want 15. Yes, I do want 2 cases of pseudoephedrine. No, I do not care. The FBI will come after me. I like to see them try. Ma'am, are you threatening? Ma'am, are you telling me you will threaten the FBI? I'm not saying I won't.
I'm not saying I won't. I'm doing this because my boyfriend is dead and I need these drugs to revive him.
What is it? That's a new one.
That's why she's going to Dollar General. She's trying to get the Fent to bring Minato back.
It's just like, oh no, I went and communed with the spirit. No, I went and communed with Steven. No, with some cripple. No, some dumb cripple. He said, I want to life for a life. So I'm going to give this pen to some black dude. That's what Minato would have wanted.
And then George Floyd walks in with a counterfeit dollar.
There you go. Have a look. Go for it.
Oh my god. You know, if they fuck, that would be fucking great. I'm gonna have to write something with that now. God damn it.
We just give each other prompts all the time.
Yeah. We're like Chat GPT but organic chat. That's what we are.
We kept the word chat TBT if we kept the racism and sexism
Yep.
and transphobia and homophobia and xenophobia. We're the not exactly.
And homosexuality.
We said homophobia.
True.
We didn't make things. No, we didn't combine. All we do is remix a bunch of random stuff and put it together. And hope you're happy.
Yeah. Try it yourself by clicking the purchase link. If Necrosleep doesn't change your life, we will offer you a complete refund. Your astonishment is guaranteed, comrade.
Oh my god! What a bold claim these people are making. There's no way this stuff actually works. Otherwise, everyone would be taking it. Obviously, I was skeptical.
If I get 24/7, that means pussy will never have to stop getting popping.
Otherwise, everyone would be taking it. Obviously, I was skeptical and still am. But I snooped around the site a bit more just out of curiosity. I clicked the secret hyperlink, which took me to another page. Here's the take some settings. Oh, fuck, daddy.
Necrosleep is comprised of special and rare ingredients which we cannot disclose in order to ensure that our formula stays in private hands. In order to keep our product available, it can only be distributed to alternative means on an exclusive basis. The active ingredient in Necrosleep has been sought after for years by doctors and scientists intended to display sleep of wakefulness. We only have managed... What?
I said it's just meth. Is it the meth chocolate that they made to the German soldiers?
Yeah. We have only managed to do what others could not, as permitted by the will of our master Igor. We can assure you with full confidence that our product will change your life and you will never feel the need to sleep again. Feel free to indulge in our secret.
Alternative means more like a black market. Whatever's going on here doesn't appear to be legal, exactly. Not that I care about the law. I mean, why else do you think I fuck young boys? I just get untrustworthy vibes from this sign. Anyways, I continued and clicked on the credit hyperlink. My heart skipped a little when I was confronted with a picture of a vagina. Gross! Who wants to see a woman? With honestly,
No
the
one
most
likes
uncanny
women.
photo.
Women are so on a date now. What straight man actually likes women? And Tate taught me that.
Yeah, this is the final outcome of incels. They become gay prostitutes.
Oh yeah, they either go trans or gay. And
Yeah.
both trans are just gay, and they don't want to admit they're gay. So for some reason, it's more cognitively sound. They're able to more. So it's all about trying. It's more easier for them cognitively to say that they're a woman than to say that they're gay. That's how down bad they are in the retarded sex demographic area.
Like, listen, if you find one of your buddies hot, just ask him out. It's not that hard. You don't gotta cut your dick off. You do that, you won't be able to shag them.
There.
I'm tired of living.
Anyways, I continued on and clicked the credit hyperlink. uncanny photo of a living person I've ever seen. It was an old black and white photo of a tall man in a doctor's coat. God, he was so strapping. If he wasn't standing upright, I think the guy was dead. But my guess is that he was just cadaverously unhealthy and probably blind from the look of his pale, lifeless eyes. Not a trace of emotion could be found in his face. There was a small bit of text below the photo which reads as follows.
Credit for pioneering of credit for the pioneering of necrosleep goes to the brilliant Dr. Hell A. Stan, proxy of our master and founder of the Ukrainian
Hitler.
Dr. Whack on that top.
I'm tired. I couldn't think of a better word for Hitler.
Well, Hell A. Stan. I wonder what that can be referencing.
Hitler. No, wait. Adolf. Ader. No, Hitler. Stop, we're skipping this. I'm too tired.
Yeah, chat. Nora needs his bedtime. He needs his milkies. He needs his little milkies right now. Proxy of our master and founder of the Ukrainian Institute of Occult Medicine. His work lives on.
Ooh, I punched myself right in the kneecap.
Yeah. Oh, that's aged well.
Okay. Note to self, I don't know my own strength.
When will I read the Persona 3 creepypasta? Never, cause because those don't exist.
We're writing bots will write something better than the Persona 3 creepypasta. People were writing the truth behind George Floyd's death. Who's really responsible?
Yeah.
It wasn't Derek Chauvin, it was Igus.
Yeah.
He'll reveal the truth that Atlas doesn't want you to share about.
Oh, man, I want to see if I could get a cease and desist from that. Both from fucking Floyd's estate and from Atlas USA.
What if they does Floyd have? They probably wasted all the money by now. It's like lottery winners.
Yeah, niggers don't like each other, chat. Their families hate each other more than anything.
Proxy of our master? Occult medicine? Maybe I've watched too many horror movies, but this isn't your typical snake oil sales pitch. Maybe they're part of some deranged religious group or something. God, I hate Christians so much. I was slightly creeped out, but more fascinated. I clicked the purchase hyperlink and out of mere curiosity once again. Turns out each pill costs an absurd amount of Russian currency, which I found was equal to about $130 per pill. Ridiculous! Not that I would buy them, even if I could.
Under Biden, not Biden. Under what's his name? What's his name?
Hunter?
No. The old man that all the college boys who did learn about politics love.
Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, thank you. Because a lot of people who are like I know a lot of people who are raised conservative. They think they're become smart when they learn about what politics when they go to college, and they need to start voting for Bernie Sanders because they have a sophomoric idea of what politics are. Then people were, because I know there's a lot of people who are like that. I'm like, you're only pro Bernie Sanders because you don't understand the economy because you have a sophomore. You weren't raised around politics that much. You were raised to believe what your parents believed, and then you went to college, believe that you're now a free thinker, even though you're just believing what the college tells you to believe. And now you're going for Bernie Sanders because the college told you to.
Bernie Sanders was the biggest grift I ever fell on.
I love watching everybody that's Cope and Steve, Cope and Mauled when he keeps losing to everybody else because he's just there to get people, to get younger guys into voting Democrat. And then once you're voting Democrat, they're just like, well, I was already voting for Bernie Sanders, who was a Democrat. Might as well vote for the other Democrat who Bernie Sanders lost to. That's all it is. That's why he's there.
Honestly, I could never get behind that. It felt dirty to me.
I'm hungry.
Wanna go back to the story?
Yeah.
At this point, I'm guessing it's probably a lousy foreign credit card scam or some weird cult initiative. Either way, it made my day more interesting than it normally would have been. Read.
October 22nd, 2014. Man, my fucking throat hurts. Goddamn.
That's not the worst thing that happened to you. You're froze.
I posted a thread on Nocturnal Underground about the mystery user who sent me the strange PM. I found myself wanting to know more about this whole necrosleep.net thing. So as a part of my investigation, I sought out to find out who the user was. Here's a transcript of the forum thread. What were you gonna say, Nora?
I think I broke boss with that comment.
I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I just got reminded of things I don't want to be reminded about.
Well, sorry. Also, don't do that to Maple then, apparently.
Yeah, it's fair. When men get raped, it's funny. Nobody really cares.
Okay, so unfortunately you're right when it comes to media. When it's something in media, you're right. It is unfortunately that way in real life, but in media it is kind of funny. That's why me and you make rape jokes all the time.
Yeah. Although it's a way of coping for me.
Well, yeah. For me, it's I'm sorry, but most guys understand that. I don't know why. I don't know why it's funny in movies, but it is.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Oh.
Readman07. Hey guys, I hope I'm not disturbing the order of things by posting this in the trolling and harassment section. I didn't know where else to put it. I figured this incident of mine might qualify as a spam case if other people are getting the same advertisement message I am. Basically, the other day I got a PM from a user I've never seen before called Revelation666, and the message was an advertisement for some supplement. Has anyone seen this user on the forums before? I sure haven't. If you have any information, that'd be great.
Bless you.
Did you have to?
What?
Oh, I mean, I think about that joke. It's beneath me.
Yes, many things are beneath you. No.
I made a Haktua joke.
Yeah. Well, it's not as beneath you as Derek back when he used to suck your dick constantly.
You made me miss my jump. I landed my jump and then I oversaw it. I did it! I need to get up there.
I can't get up there. I need to get the robo pussy.
I'm gonna get some Viagra. Okay, I'm gonna get some Viagra from my health bar.
Cosmic_trash bin. I don't recognize the username. He must be fairly new or just inactive. What were the exact context of the message? We could probably get an admin to ban him for advertising. Readbit07. Here's a screen cap of the message. Message.jpg. Cosmic_trash bin. Strange. Did you actually go to the website? I hope not. It's probably infested with viruses. LOL. B3457W4RF4R3. I hate it when faggots make their usernames like that so much. Just tried going there. It's just a black screen. The invite code didn't work either. Just give me a pop-up box that said invalid IP. Fuck you, dude. I was expecting something funny. Readman07. Of course I went there. I couldn't resist. Thug life for life. Misspelled, by the way. Doesn't work for me either. Invalid IP. Cosmic_trash bin. If it only works for Readman07, maybe it's bound to his IP somehow. Can you get some screenshots of the site? You sparked my interest.
Oh, Fair and Love and War. Here, 1 second. Copy. I will.
Chicken died.
Okay, there we go. I will. 1 second. Let me open it. I will help you read. Since I've made you slave for me.
Flame, I'm unmuting you if you don't talk. Alright.
Alright, we're gonna rate this together.
So, just gotta scroll down all the way to where it talks about the thread archive.
Okay.
No, Flame, don't cut out your vocal cords and thorax. We still need you to say things from time to time.
Bring you down. Is Flame threatening to self-harm? It's all about learning. Life is all about learning. You're autistic. You should learn pattern. You should have pattern recognition. Do you not? All you need to do is just learn about something. Sometimes it's good to speak. Sometimes it's good not to speak. As a chatty Cathy growing up, I had learned this the hard way. I had people weren't so nice to me. They just said, "Would you shut up?" I was told to shut up by many people as a kid.
I wonder if I could get my sister to just fucking spam Flame's DMs.
Why?
You know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know. When you say sister, I always assume it's the sister.
Yeah, the other one I usually talk about on rare occasions.
Yeah, the problem child.
Yeah.
The one that
yes.
the one that you told me some interesting things about.
Oh yeah, and yes, Blaze, she is single. So if you're interested, just be warned.
But like, there's honey traps, and then there are honey traps.
Yeah.
When they say don't stick it in crazy, they meant boss's sister. I cannot remember if he mentioned this on stream or not, so I won't bring it up. But if the what he mentioned was true, avoid her like the plague.
I'll bring it up. Fuck it. Why not? She pisses in bottles.
No, it was not that. It was the other one. It was the other thing you mentioned earlier.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, besides that, chat needs to be educated a little. She pisses in bottles by opening up her pussy and putting the bottle's opening right to the piss hole.
First of all,
the urethra.
Well, I was gonna say the urethra is above it. You don't need to open up. You don't need to open up your vaginal now.
Well, like I said, she sent me a fucking video once that was extremely unnecessary that I really wish I did not see of her doing it that way. I don't know. This bitch is.
Okay. I think if that is true, that I forever prove to your theory. That's all I'll say about the other. Well, then again, that wasn't a theory I thought. If I said it was true, what she was trying to do.
The other thing is she tried to fuck one of my younger brothers.
See, that's the thing I was going to bring that up on stream, but I think you did it once before yourself.
Yeah. She's fucking nuts. That's all I'm gonna say, chat.
Like, boss, if you tried to seek therapy, the therapist would kill himself.
Yeah. I'm too broken. I'm damaged goods that can't be fixed.
You're lucky that you have an autistic Iris who's willing to put up with a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, that's what lost you. Blaze, that's what made you lose it. Was that part not the bottle? Or her sending the bottle videos to her brother.
Yeah.
Like, there was, like, yeah, you drew the line, thankfully, at a very reasonable place to draw the line in isolation. But the surrounding context should have made you draw the line way sooner.
I don't get why you're drawing the line at the bro fucker part. I thought you were into that kind of thing. Alright, let's see. Readman07. Here you are. The page was initially in Russian, so I had my browser translated. Main.jpg, purchase.jpg, secret.jpg, credit.jpg. Looks shady as hell. Cosmic_trashbin. Wow, don't even mess with it. You're asking for trouble just by clicking the link. You're probably being keylogged as we speak. B3457W4RF4R3.
We'll call him B3 for short. We're not going for the entire thing. I found it. Okay, so I'll be Cosmic, and I'll be B3. You can be the rest of them.
Okay.
Okay. Not to mention, the product they're selling is probably laced with cyanide. If he's stupid enough to buy it, well, then Genepool is better off without him anyway. Never trust a Russin.
Based. Thug life for life. I'm Russian and I find that offensive, nigga.
No Russin would ever say that. He already outed himself as being
Yeah.
fake. Never to be like, I'm Russian,
Yeah.
I'm offended. It's from the motherland, nuke you.
Yeah.
Or like your mother's a whore. Like that's what they say.
Yeah.
They're not going to be like, I'm offended. That's some Ukrainian nonsense right there.
Yeah, that's what Ukrainians do when you tell them that they should be in Belarus right now and not playing video games.
Yeah. No, be free. No, be free. You just said you were Asian last week. Make up your mind.
Readman07. I leave this thread for 5 minutes and chaos ensues. Everybody calm the expletive down. Of course, I'm not going to mess with it. These supposed miracle pills are 130 each anyways. Who do you think I am? Johnny Cash?
Oh,
Thug
go
life
for
for
5
life.
minutes and then go to chaos. It's the same problem I have when Carol is in your general chat. I know there's going to be some weird stuff going on. She brings out
Thug life for-
she brings out this burgery and everybody else.
Yeah. Thug life for life. Just because his name was Johnny Cash doesn't mean he was rich or had lots of cash or whatever.
Be free. Of course he was rich, you dumb expletive. He Johnny Explosive Cass. Cosmic Trossman. Whose bright idea was it to equip the form with profanity filter anyway? It's explicitly stupid.
Readman07. Before this thread deteriorates any further, let me just say I've put tape over my webcam just in case something slipped past my antivirus, but it's probably just a credit card scam or something. I'll do some research on it tomorrow. The sun's been up for 3 hours and I'm running low on energy drinks.
Cosmic Trossman. I'll contact one of my admins about this. If anyone can tolerate it here, I ought to see if they're willing to uninstall the profanity filter plugin as well.
I got a message later on from HG Wishing Wells, one of the admins, saying that the user Revelation 666 doesn't exist in the database, and that the only way I could have received this message is if the mail client was bypassed somehow. In other words, somebody hacked the system just to send me a spam message. What the hell? Read. October 23rd, 2014. I finally got around to Googling Necrosleep. The results were mostly irrelevant YouTube channels and defunct 90s Screamo bands from the look of it, but I noticed among the garbage results a link to a post on fastmd.com. The preview said, "Does anyone know if this Necrosleep stuff actually works?" So I clicked on it, only to be directed to a page stating, "The post you're looking for has been deleted and no longer exists." I should have known. Nothing can ever be easy and predictable. My god, why can't anything just be easy for me? I'm just trying to rape my sister. It's like that. You remember the fanfic that one time, right, Nora?
Yes, the Persona 3 Twincest.
Why can't anything just ever be easy, man? That phrase has forever been tainted by that story.
Why can't you be a good girl and just let me obey my every whim?
Just be a good girl and give your daddy brother what he wants.
This is why our parents killed themselves.
For fuck's sake, you're giving me dialogue options.
That'd be really, really funny.
But
Like they knew you would be a problem child, so they killed themselves. Oh god, that was the modern day Oedipus. You find out your child's gonna be a problem child. You don't want to deal with the social environment, so you kill yourself, which turns your child into that social problem.
yeah. I returned the results and had to scan over several pages of them before finally running into an old gaming forum thread where the website necrosleep.net was mentioned. This time the post hadn't been deleted in the middle of a conversation about maximizing crop production in some medieval strategy game. One of the users claimed to have taken necro sleep in order to tend to his virtual farm 24 hours a day. Needless to say, the other forum patrons are highly skeptical. The guy posted a link to necrosleep.net in an attempt to back up his claim, ultimately failing to convince them because, you guessed it, the site was bound to his IP address. He also had the same invitation code as me, DCLXVI, leading me to believe that it's just a formality intended to make you feel special. But that doesn't explain why and how my IP and apparently everyone else's got singled out. The bragger then claimed that there was irrefutable proof of his ceaseless wakefulness and his in-game score in relation to the length of time his account had existed. The score was excessively high, so high in fact that it would be impossible for him to attain so high a score in so short of a time frame unless he was playing the game for at least 21 hours a day, which leaves practically no time for sleeping. Despite all that, they attributed his accomplishment to an automatic bot program that operated the game for him during the night. Since cheating in this way is against the game rules, his account was promptly banned. According to the moderator at the end of the thread, sure enough, in little red letters below his forum avatar were the words, "Banned for bot abuse, 8/12/2006. I couldn't find any more relevant results for necrosleep or necrosleep.net other than what I've just told you about. Looks like these online dope dealers are pretty stealthy. I'm just dying to know what their real motives might be, because I could think of a million better ways to steal someone's credit card number or peddle quack remedies. It could be a prank, but evidently this has been going on since 2006 at least. Perhaps some jokes just never die. Read. October 25th, 2014. I got another PM from Revelation 666. Am I the only one who gets creeped out by that name? Knowing what I know now, it makes me uneasy to think about the great lengths this user went to contact me specifically. For some reason, they stealthily bypass the system just to send me these messages and make me
Well, you
this
see, Sticks
offer.
X and Hammer, after spending several days in prison, can smell pussy from 50 miles away. Were you trying to do the ha 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 from FNAF?
Maybe.
Because it's coming off as. That's not bad.
October 25th. Okay, what the fuck was it? Here's the message I received to Readman07 from Revelation 666. Subject, necrosleep.net/backdoor, just like your booty hole. Congratulations, Readman07. You've been selected to receive... No, I know how to do this.
Congratulations, Readman07. You've been selected to receive a free 30-day trial of NecroSleep. Claim your exclusive reward at necrosleep.net/backdoor. Call booted rape pops by Tyrone. What the hell?
Find out
what you've been missing your entire life. Risk-free. necrosleep.net backdoor.
Once again, my curiosity got the best of me, bracing myself for whatever scam was coming my way. I clicked the link. I was taken to a page asking for my address, nothing more. I thought about it carefully, knowing full well that these people likely have malicious intentions, but if I enter my post office box, what's the worst that could happen? Them sending me some junk mail or faulty pills? The point is, I finally know what they want from me. I entered the address. Read. October 28th, 2014. I decided to go back to the thread I posted on Nocturnal Underground and let people know what's up. Sure enough, the reactions were amusing, and now we can get back to the forums. Readman07. Well, guys, it happened again. Look at the attachment. Message2.jpg. Nora?
Oh, sorry. What? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was reading something on my phone. I was reading something on my phone about, like, brown... I was reading something on my phone making fun of, the Owl House calling a brown lesbian, anti-American, sorry. Don't tell me you checked on this one, too.
Readman07. I did. Then it asked me for my address, but don't worry, I only entered my P.O. box.
Are you out of your explicit mind?
Readman07. I take it you can persuade the admins to disable the profanity filter.
No explicit Sherlock. Apparently they get a huge kick out of watching us quarrel over it.
Readman07. I wouldn't be surprised if HG Wishing Well sent me these weird messages just to stir up some controversy around here. Let me try this, dude. HG Wishing Wells. Neither would I. Winky face.
The mystery has been solved. Everybody go home. That was my cosmic crossbin.
HG Wishing Wells. In all seriousness, I had nothing to do with this. I swore on my great-grandmother's life. Readman07. Swearing on the life of a dead person, exactly the most convincing way to plead.
Cosmic crossbin. I think the joke gone far enough, GHG. Didn't you do it or not?
HG Wishing Wells. I really didn't do it. The admins and I were generally perplexed when we saw the message where the message came from, or should I say, where the message didn't come from. It was certainly not from any registered user on the inside. Da-da-da.
Be free. If you actually send you the pills, are you going to take them? You couldn't pay me $1 million to do that. Explicit. Cosmic crossbin. Cosmic crossbin. I can personally guarantee that stuff is too good to be true. Nothing can make you stay awake forever.
HG Wishing Wells. I agree with Cosmic. Don't take this any further. Readman07. Even if they do send me the pills and it's not just junk mail, I'm not going to take it unless I find some more information on it. Do you really think I'm that stupid? Chill out, guys. I probably won't update this thread anymore, so follow my blog if you want to know what's up with me. The link's on my profile. Well, we pretty much ruled out the possibility that it's a prank by the admins. I don't think HG Wishing Wells would carry on a joke this long, nor would he lie so blatantly. And even if one of the other admins were to prank me, I can't imagine what they would do. They would do it with some Russian supplement pitch. It's all just too strange. Read. October 30th, 2014. Last night I had a buddy of mine deliver the mail to my doorstep in exchange for some coding work on his Flash site. First off, it's 2014. Who the fuck is running a Flash site?
Was I still playing Flash games or not when I was 15? Probably now and then, just for nostalgia's sake.
I do just about anything to avoid leaving the building, but that's not the point. The point is that I received an envelope of no return address, yet I immediately knew who it was from. It was old. Very old, like it had been sitting in a dusty attic for decades. I opened the stained envelope only to find a small manila envelope inside, also rather old looking. Inscribed on the small envelope was the word necro sleep and a word of advice on storing the packet in a cool, dark place for maximum potency.
A white envelope, you open up to find a brown one.
The words appeared to have been stamped onto the envelope rather than printed. I opened the small envelope, and sure enough, there were 30 black pills inside. 30 black... Oh, no. You're gonna have to put those up your asshole, man. Those are suppositories. More crude than what you might get from your local pharmacy. Now, before you all start freaking out, I'm not going to take these, at least not until I can dig up some more reliable information on them. Now, I know that these Russian dope dealers weren't just trying to send me junk mail. The question is, why would they send me the pills if they don't actually work? Surely they must want my money, which they wouldn't get after a failed 30-day trial. What if they're trying to kill me? I never did have a good feeling about any of this, but the curiosity is killing me. Read. October 31st, 2014. It just occurred to me that I completely overlooked something. I never researched Dr. Hell A. Stan, the guy who apparently had something to do with necrosleep. So I did a quick Google search and found, much to my surprise, that he had his own article on Wikipedia. I call bullshit. The article states that Dr. Stan was a Ukrainian scientist and physician, claimed to have been directly involved in the experiments portrayed in a 1940 motion picture, which documented Soviet research into the resuscitation of clinically dead organisms. Here is an excerpt from the article. The motion picture, experiments.
The motion picture, Experiments in the Revival of Organisms, depicts various disturbing medical experiments conducted on canines, one of which involves keeping the dog's decapitated head alive with a primitive auto-ejector machine that supplied it with oxygenated blood.
The operations in the film are credited to Dr. Sergei Brokonik. Fucking Ruskies! Why can't you have normal fucking names, you goddamn aliens?
I went voting today early. I knew I'd be busy on the actual day. So I'm in line and I just pull up my phone. I'm like, oh, I'll read the books I have on my phone. And I decided I'll try reading a Russian novel. I'll read The Death of Ivan Ivets. And the amount of times. The thing is, in Russian novels, they always say their full legal name. They never come out to say their first name or their last name. So on one page, it says Peter Ivanovich, like 7 times. Because Peter's going to the funeral and he's at the wake and he's just walking around. And I'm like, I don't need to know everything. Let's use the word he. We know we're from Peter's perspective right now. We don't. The narrator's not constantly say Peter Ivanovich met the nephew. Peter Ivanovich saw the grieving widow. Peter Ivanovich walked through the hallway. Like, I don't care.
And then Peter put on thigh highs and nice high-heeled boots, and then
you have to say Ivanovich. This is Simon says, but Simon has a gun.
No, I was
right.
because
Ivanovich got wasted on 72 bottles of vodka.
Yeah, you know, like how in My Immortal she over-described everything.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's like with his name. So I was trying to joke into that.
Oh, the joke is like Peter entered his costume and then Ivanovich at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand now. But no, what you should say is Peter Ivanovich put on his thigh-high programming socks and his cat fluffy. I can't. I'm not a woman. I can't describe clothes that well. I was like, he put on socks and cat ears, and like that kind of shirt that are kind of big but not really that big because they show the midriff. Like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that's the way I describe things. I describe things to my sister that way, or my mother, and it's like they're both like blank face, like, what are you talking about? Like, the thing. There's more like, the way
the thing where it rides up their ass.
I hate leggings. They're so ugly on most people.
And up their belly buttons.
Again, you don't need to add on to every joke.
However, Dr. Hell A. Stan incessantly claimed to be the one who really conducted the experiments and invented the autojector, and that they only credited Brukoneko because Stan was sentenced to life in prison for illegally conducting gruesome experiments on humans. First off, 1940s Russia, Soviet Russia, they would not fucking care. He would not get life in goddamn prison. Now, obviously, he's Ukrainian, so they're going to make an exception there, but still.
Well, the thing is, though, how did the Russians get a hold of him if he was Ukrainian?
Yeah. Because mind you.
And how would he get resources? Because the Holodomor was happening and stuff.
Well, you think the person who wrote this story knew history?
Let's pretend that he's in Ukraine. There's something politically wrong going with Ukraine. Him being Ukraine, the Russians aren't going to get him unless the Russians knew about his... Like, why are the Russians deciding to, hey, this guy's doing horrific experiments on Ukrainians, let's kidnap him and lock him away?
It would be more like, how about we hire this guy and pay him more than what the government is?
Yeah, or just pull Kim Jong-un and kidnap him and force him to work. One of the two makes more sense than whatever this is.
I'm gonna hit the big guys. I'll see you
good,
later.
Good night, Guardian. Have a good one.
Alright, so...
How do we Children of the Corn that where we both said it in unison?
I don't know. I think we're starting to share brain cells. Like our souls are getting connected somehow.
Oh god, we're Kamui from 1999.
Horrifying.
I love that because I love that in the anime. It's like, you're Kamui, but not Kamui. You're the Kamui that's Kamui. And then Kamui comes out like, oh, Kamui has arrived, Kamui. Because he calls both of them the same name because they're cosmics, because they're solar twins.
Oh boy. The Lenin, let's see. He believed that he had that because he had consent from his test subjects, albeit through bribery, he had not committed an immoral crime. The Lenin Prize was awarded to Brukhonik. Fucking, I hate Russians. Fucking Bruk for the auto ejector, while Stan remained in permanent imprisonment. It wasn't until they discovered the lost footage of his morbid human experiments that they had him executed by lethal injection. Motherfucker, lethal injection did not exist in Soviet Russia in the 40s. They would have shot him against the fucking wall. Whoever wrote it, whoever wrote this just fucked them. Honestly, fucked them with a goddamn baseball bat covered in spikes.
That's also electrocuted.
Well, what was that noise? What did he throw?
I just threw a fucking stress ball I have on my desk.
Brukhanka.
Brukhananka?
Yeah.
Brukhananka, okay.
Brukhananka.
Fuck. I fucking hate Russians. I hate Slavs. I hate Cyrillic. Why can't these fuckers learn an actual language?
Boss, Brujo.
Some of my favorite.
Right.
Some of my favorite Verse 1999 characters plus actual land characters are the Russian ones. So I'm biased.
Honestly, I think it's because their land is cursed. And the land in the Middle East is cursed. And the land everywhere is cursed.
Your favorite is no one void then.
His last words, spoken in an unidentified language, died with him. Oh boy, I can only imagine what that sounded like. Dr. Hell Ace.
Story, or are you talking about playing? I have food on my list.
No, I'm reading the story.
I was gonna say, cause like, did he like what? Cause I paused for a second, and I was like, wait, who is he talking about? So we've been going for 3 hours and 19 minutes.
At least it hasn't been 6 hours.
Well, it's like 6 hours for me because with an hour-long intermission. Well, with a 2
Yeah.
hour, with a 2 hour long intermission. Well, almost 3 hour long intermission because I stopped around 9 o'clock with Indigo after about over 3 hours, and then I went downstairs, made dinner, watched some TV, came upstairs, took a shower, and had the stream set up. It took about 3 hours in total.
I see. Dr. Hell A. Stam was rumored to have pioneered a variety of cures for major conditions such as narcolepsy and epilepsy, but he had like epilepsy. However, the results were not published in a scientific manner, and therefore the majority of his alleged accomplishments were unverifiable, as well as seemingly occult in nature. The number of people he apparently cured of in various incurable afflictions between 1930 and 1940 was in the thousands. Attempts to replicate his documented remedies ultimately failed, leading most to believe he was...
We're gonna read up to November and then we're gonna stop. I need some sleep. We'll finish
You
this
know
next
what?
week.
Yeah,
This might be we might finish this Saturday or next Wednesday before how many more Wednesdays are there before Halloween? We might finish this next Wednesday before we play the special game, the truly horror game.
Yes, the horror game of all time.
You forget what game I told you we're playing.
Yeah, I'm a fucking retard, Nora. I don't know.
It's fine. Yeah, next week we'll be playing Anonymous Agony. Because what's more horrifying than the real life problem of pedophilia online?
Yeah.
If only Anonymous Agony was made a few years later, they could have had a tranny be one of the pedos.
God damn. This sound is how this stream is now.
That just sounds like the OST to Face Off with Nicolas Cage.
Face off! Face off!
Wow. That is a comparison I never thought I would hear, but you know what? That actually fits real well.
I'm just imagining Nicolas Cage walking into the church of the doves.
God, it hurts to fucking laugh now. That's how much I fucked up my throat.
Oh god. Do you want to? Okay, we'll stop. Why don't we'll reread this entire. No, we're not gonna read this entire chapter, but we'll stop right there. Where is it? I'll read it. I'll finish reading it. I believe it is by some. I believe it. It is believed by some that Dr. Hale Stan had following to this day, and that the miracle cure is still being produced and peddled from Russia to Ukraine. Russia and Ukraine are very different countries. They didn't like Italy and France, who have simple trade between each other. These are two warring countries that hate each other. Some claim to have received mysterious emails and other pretending to be Dr. Stan's work. All investigations reveal no evidence to support these claims. I admit some of this stuff unnerved me. Morbid human experiments aren't exactly pleasant things to think about, but it seems to me like this guy is just doing what seems necessary to advance his research. Maybe he really was on top of something. Maybe his cure doesn't allow replication because they would be so advanced. I don't really know. All I know is that I received one of these mysterious offers that supposedly didn't exist beyond hearsay. Maybe there's something to this. Maybe I was selected to receive a gift too great for the masses. Maybe they were dead serious when they said this would change my life. This kind of comes off as a full-on version of that one story from the Hypnagogic Archives. Remember a guy losing time? But yeah, we'll stop there at October 31st, and we'll finish it later on November, because it goes all throughout November, and like almost every day in November has at least one bit of vlog to it.
Yeah, like I said, this would have been a better video if it was like a collab we did, like an actual reading, but where we get people to voice the people on the forum, and then someone we choose reads the actual story itself.
Yeah.
This is too long for a live stream. A lot of the stories people sent were not short enough.
Yeah, But one second, let me exit that out. I'm gonna switch over. You should still be heard. Yes, you will be. I'm gonna get the music set up before I say goodnight. But figure out what I want to play. We'll do.
So what did we learn today?
We learned about my horrifying family members. We learned that I'm writing a novel that is going to be horrid. That's probably the most sinful thing I've done in my life.
We learned basically that there's one big event session for Boss to describe every just a tidbit of his family drama. He can't show his full power level yet because it'll fry the minds of people watching the stream, like when the Ark of the Covenant was opened up in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Poor Diego's face with his mouth right off. Yeah, say goodnight, chat. I didn't say goodnight, Discord.
Shalom.
Good night, chat.
And remember, I'm using a voice changer. You were actually talking to a woman the whole time, you fags.
Oh no! Oh no!
Night, y'all.
Hungry woods reaching high, snatch the light out from the sky. Leafy sighs, creaking bones, pray you don't get found alone. Crickly crack, the branches pop, it grows the night that never stops. The tree that leans with twisted grin, her limbs are thrown, her soul is sin. Underneath the crooked moon stalks the king on cloven hoof, in pale decay and empty gloom. He comes for you. Six horns his crown, his kingdom all. For life delicious heed his call. He carries six of sword and seal. Once wayward souls the fallen kneel. Run, run, don't shrink and cower, and join us at the witching hour. Skip and sing, thrashing light to smother the shrieks of endless night. Dance beneath the crooked moon, and rising rapture hand in hand.
night.